Hello, friends, and one enemy, you know who you are. Thank you for joining us. My name is Mark, and this is the O2 Drop. This is everybody's favourite made-for-adults Pokemon VGC podcast, coming from Perth, home of three very sleepy men.
Super fucking sleepy.
Guys, I'm tired.
I'm old.
We haven't even been getting up to anything in particular. I just think all three of us, for our own reasons, are very tired tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be a retirement home energy episode, I think. Maybe a little bit higher.
You know what would really make it a retirement home energy podcast?
Yeah.
Is if we get Lionel Price on here and we start telling him about the new megas. And we're like, oh, back in my day with Mega Salamence and Mega Kangaskhan.
This is the problem with these imposter hosts, right? I'm joined by Chris. Thanks for having me.
You
Mark.
haven't said a fucking word yet.
I'm waiting for you to introduce me.
First time on this podcast. Joining me tonight is Joel.
Hi. I've relinquished my host role tonight.
Joel, how are you doing?
I am good. I'm coming down with something.
Is that why you're tired?
Yeah. I've taken 3 Armor Force in the last 2 days, so I actually feel a lot better than I felt this morning.
That's rookie numbers of Armor Force.
I haven't introduced you yet. Shut the fuck up. I'm also joined by, I was going to say one of the gayest men, but I think we established last time in the bottom cut, you're actually not that gay. I'm joined by Christopher Ma.
Am I the enemy that you introduced at the start? Am I the one enemy?
No,
because that would imply you ever listen to me.
I never listened to you.
Exactly.
Chris is almost getting snuggles from Fiverr or about to be pushed out of the way.
Chris has had snuggles from Fiverr before.
Yeah, I'm a pussy magnet.
Yeah, he is. So what are we going to talk about, lads? There's, believe it or not, some pretty big news. For which we are super late to the party, as always. We recorded the episode last week and then we got the information, not quite on the same night. It was a couple of days later and we did know that it was coming.
Yeah, we did.
Regulation MB has dropped, which means we finally know what it is.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, the more I think about it, the more I think is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because we've had for 3 years knowing what a regulation is like a month in advance.
Oh, yeah. But like more than that, it's introducing Pokemon and we don't know what they do.
Yeah.
And then just suddenly on the day, it's like, surprise, here's Contrary Staraptor, which was kind of massive. I don't know if you have thoughts about that, both of you, about what that might look like moving forward if that does become a consistent thing. Because like, while I do think it was fun to just suddenly be dropped into the middle of a format that I had no clue what was going on and just try to figure it out, that was awesome. But are we ever going to be in a position where they say, update day, it's Wednesday, here's regulation MD or whatever.
And you have 48 hours to submit your team.
Regionals is on Saturday. Have fun, bitches. Like, I don't know. Are they going to do that? What's that going to look like? Do we think that's going to happen?
Yes.
You reckon?
In short, I think it will happen. I think it's very likely it'll happen for minor regionals.
So us,
Mesa, maybe LA.
bit of LATAM, yeah.
But I, from a experiencing the format point of view, I really like it. I like that day one on the ladder, everyone's just throwing shit against the wall and they're trying to see what sticks.
Yeah.
In previous formats, you go into ladder on day one, and if you weren't on Showdown for the 3 weeks before, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
That being said, I didn't try anything new on ladder on day one, and I used my MA team, and I got a 12 win streak straight into Master Ball, and then I started experimenting.
Well, when you're using tried and tested, I think, compared to people who are trying to figure stuff out and just, like you said, throwing shit at the wall, I think you're going to do very well. But we'll talk a little bit about how well Regulation MA teams perform.
Yes.
In amongst Regulation MB. But just on the topic of formats dropping, I was having this conversation a few days ago. My thoughts, and maybe this is just me thinking about how they should do it, but how I think they'll do it is they'll be like, update day, here's a new format. You find out what it is when you patch your game and open it up and have a look.
Yeah.
Ladder starts today.
Mm-hmm.
Regionals in this format start 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I think we're very likely to get the TCG treatment on formats.
Yes, yeah.
But
even with TCG, I will just quickly say, and I mean, a lot of this is to do with leagues, but like you tend to know the full set list by the time it drops. Even though it's hard to test full decks, you at least know what's coming. Yeah,
and you have an idea. I think the biggest problem that we could have is if there is a drastically different format and that they don't keep that previous format open. Like imagine when we go to MC, if suddenly like, I don't know, they decide to remove like Insin, Sneasler and Basker Legion from the format, just as an example.
Oh, please.
Wait,
hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
format without all those Pokemon.
But then, say they this regional X is still going to be in MB and then suddenly you actually cannot run an MB team. That being said, I truly do hope that we get like the 2-week treatment. On the flip side of that, I think if they do have a thing where Wednesday is patch day and we get a new format and there's a regional starting on the weekend, to the people that can really team build and really like theory craft, what a moment for those sorts of players to like potentially shine at a regional.
Yeah, but it's also
it's shit for the majority of players.
We've spoken about this before as well when it comes to like building your team properly in game, where it's just like people with full-time jobs and families and other things are detrimented.
Yeah.
Potentially
like
unfairly. Like Chris. Chris, for those who don't know, has a job.
Yeah. It's crazy in the VGC world.
Yeah.
Very rare.
But, if you've got these full-time players who, travel and consistently earn money, they might be content creators earning money that way as well. They might be full-time VGC creators or VGC players, or at least part-time, right? They might have like a part-time job and be making enough money from Pokemon to supplement that.
Yeah.
Or just the people who still live with mum and dad and play full-time and are just needs.
Right? No responsibilities.
Exactly. A lot of these are already really good players. We want to be giving them more advantages over people, especially people who are newish to the game trying to get into it. Personally, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, no, I agree. Like I said, I hope that we get given the TCG treatment, that we get a 2-week or a 1 week or whatever, just an amount of time for people to figure it out. The flip side would make for some very interesting viewing, but it would be terrible to play in those.
I 100% agree. But like considering what they did to us in Melbourne last year, where they're just like, Champions is coming, it'll drop a week after you guys. Like we got all of that heads up.
Yeah.
If they do the opposite to us next time, where it's just like, all right, now we've flipped the coin. We've got this fancy new thing and you guys will be the first and you'll have no notice.
Yeah.
Like there's a balance there, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Just to have my 2 cents, I'm okay with them dropping surprise formats and starting in ladder day 1 and regionals that week, whatever. I'm fine with it. As long as they exclusively give details of new regulation to the O2 drop beforehand so that when we record, we have up-to-date information. So when it comes out like 4 days later,
we look like Nostradamus.
We are like, we have,
or at least we're not just like,
info.
Old news day. Like, it'll be, I don't know, do we need to reconsider our recording schedule? If regulations are going to consistently drop on Wednesdays and our episode drops on Thursdays, people will just be listening to information, trying to guess about what they already know.
Yeah.
But I will also say,
I think we did okay in most of our estimates.
Yeah, Ultra Beast came back.
Some of them were okay, some of them weren't.
Technically, Ultra Beast did come back because hello, Mega Electros.
I think you were the closest, but that's just because you just started rattling off every Pokemon from ZA we didn't have yet, because your whole thing was about like, we're just going to get the rest of the ZA Mons, which wasn't correct.
No, because we got...
most of the Pokemon you rattled off, just going off the list of what we don't have yet, happened to be added.
Yeah, so, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, there was a handful of Mons that were not in ZA that were in like Scavvy that got...
Yeah. Like there was no Annihilate in, as an example, no Annihilate in
Annihilate
ZA.
Was in the DLC.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't...
But it lost Final Gambit.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So we'll talk about the new Pokemon that have been introduced and the changes, because there's been some pretty significant nerfs and buffs.
Yeah.
Which we can talk about. But I will just quickly say, I think someone in this room would definitely be benefited from a format dropping on Wednesday with the regionals happening on Saturday. And that's the person who never has a team ready on Wednesday anyway.
Yeah.
Because, Chris, if you're going to change your team half a dozen times between then and the Saturday regardless, it's just
You may
putting
as well
everyone on the even playing field to you.
You may as well cram it into the last 2 days.
Well, he already does. So it's just going to force everyone else to meet Chris on his level where he's going to dominate because he's the expert.
I mean, yeah.
Is 2027 the championship year where Chris gets
Mark
a
your
regional
calendars,
win?
Chris is going to Worlds.
It's finally happening, chat.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
That's not the air horn.
Wait, where is it? It's there.
Thank you, Joel.
It'd be really... I don't want to put that energy out into the world, so I'm not going to.
I am. Chris is going to Worlds 2027.
No, I was going to say it'd be really funny if 3 out of 3 Australian regionals were like the weekend after a format change.
Yeah, they probably will be.
At least one will. You watch.
it's all
One
right.
will be.
It's fine. Australian
fine.
players are some of the most innovative in the world, I reckon.
Yes.
Probably behind the Japanese. I'd say the Japanese are probably the most innovative.
I've gotten 2 Japanese teams for MB and I'm thoroughly enjoying them both. One of them I haven't really figured out how to play properly, but like the other one, which I net decked I watched a stream and then roughly translated, but oh my Lord, it does work. It's
Nice.
very fun.
Yes. So,
There-
welcome. Regulation MB, we're there now.
We are now here.
We've got it. We've had it. At the point of recording, we've had it for a bit under a week.
Yep.
We've solved it.
We've already cracked it.
I'm undefeated.
Staraptor.
I'm undefeated in Reg MB.
Chris, what is your favorite new toy in MB?
I think the strongest thing in MB, the best tool, is now having wide lens population bomb mouse hold.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a hot take, but
Oh, you're saying that just like fully unironically.
no, this is fully sit. I am being super serial right now.
Super Serial?
I think that technician population bomb wide lens mouse hold is the best thing we got.
The power level is
Perfect for it.
perfect for it, yeah.
It one shots a Charizard. So if they lead like a Megazard team, you just lead out like a fake out user with like Sneasel or Raichu or something, fake out the Venusaur, and then take out the Charizard one hit, bang, gone.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Get fucked, nerd.
I do like that. I haven't cooked with Pop Bomb Mouse Hold yet. We've got Mouse Ape back.
We do.
Fortunately, it's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, I think the nerf to Rage Fist is appropriate.
Yeah, I'd say so. So for those who aren't aware, Rage Fist now resets on a switch out. So previously, it had memory. So throughout the game, when your Annihilape came back into the field after being switched out, it had the same Rage Fist. So if you got hit twice while you're on the field, you switched out and then came back in later,
Still
your Rage Fist
150.
was still base 150 power. Whereas now, you can get boosted up, take some beat ups from your Mousehold buddy or take some hits from the opponents, get your Rage Fist up to 200, 250, 300 base power,
Yeah.
switch out. When you come back in, it's back to 50.
Yeah.
Which I think some people were definitely clamoring for back in Scarlet and Violet, and particularly in the earlier metas of Regulation A,
It
Regulation...
also wasn't capped in Scavvy.
It was, I believe.
I don't think it was.
No,
Oh,
it was capped at 350. That hasn't changed.
I thought it was capped at like 4,000.
No, it was capped at...
It was kept at 350. That's what I was under the impression as well.
It was capped at 350. It just, at that point, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're OCOing most things.
Yes.
If not everything.
Exactly. But yeah, so I think people are talking about that like it's a change, and I think part of that is because I think it might have been Sarah B. Joe Merrick
Shout out.
mentioned, yeah, shout out. Love him, love his work, love his website. Mentioned when referencing the nerf that Rage Fist was capped at 350, and I don't know if that was a case of him misunderstanding or him just conveying existing information poorly.
Yeah.
But it certainly read like this is a new thing, whereas I was looking at it like that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
But the resetting on switch out is pretty huge,
Yeah.
and because of that, I feel like I really haven't seen that much Mouse Ape, which is sick. I also think Mouse Ape is significantly weakened by lack of terrestrialization as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Annihilape not being able to go for that Terra Fire.
I was going to say, Annihilape really wants to be fire type.
Yeah,
It really, really wants to be fire type.
yeah. Also, like Terra Water worked for it as well, but basically it just wanted to not get hit by big fairy types.
Yeah, it wants to not be fighting Ghost.
Yeah, but the fire and water both were because in any format where Annihilate was very strong, you know what else was very strong and threatening Annihilate with big spread steel type moves?
Yeah,
Golden Go. Which moves us to the next nerf.
The biggest loser of the Reg MB.
They kind of killed my boy. He's dead. He's not. He's still seeing success. But they nerfed it a lot. So they nerfed the accuracy. So it's now 95% accurate.
I feel like the accuracy would have been enough.
I don't. I think the other change was fine. Leave it at 100%. I think I've said this before on this podcast about 95% accurate moves. I don't think they're as much of a nerf to the move as they are just like a problem for the game. It's like if I've said it about Icy Wind, where someone was saying, no, it's a good thing that it's 95% accurate. It's like if you are playing against an Icy Wind user, are you happy and comfortable? Like, do you feel that 5% reduction, does that make any difference to how you view that matchup? And I think
Probably
that's the same thing. Like when people are building and using Golden Go, I feel like
it's almost like an RNG boon.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of like slightly lowering accuracy to nerf moves.
Yeah.
I feel like last week the discussion was about Rock Slide and how that could be buffed or reworked. So reduce the flinch chance and increase the accuracy or the damage.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. So yeah, I don't love that they changed it to 95% accuracy, but the other much bigger change to make it rain is that it now drops your special attack by 2 stages rather
Instead
than
of one,
which is pretty nuts.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. That's an entire nasty plot right there
Yeah.
of backwards boosting.
Yeah.
That's an entire
And you can't put contrary.
Fury Impulse. Yeah, you can't even
Well,
skill
if
swap
you
onto it.
can somehow get a mold breaker with
Wait. You're cooking my next video. Skill swap onto a mold breaker.
so you got a mold breaker, skill swap,
Yeah.
mold breaker onto
something
Golden
with
Go.
something with skill swap. Skill swaps with something with mold breaker because I don't think anything naturally gets mold breaker and skill swap.
Probably not, no.
I can double check if Tink does.
Make the fact checkers do it.
I'm going to
We
do it now.
are the fact checkers.
Yeah, exactly.
We're busy.
Says he building a team in the corner.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
he's
it for the
busy.
content. This is my Apple Camarumble team.
Nice.
It's cooking and also undefeated.
Fair.
Mostly because people have no fucking idea what I'm doing when they see team preview.
Do you have an idea what you're doing at Team Preview?
It is carefully baked to the perfect. It is like al dente.
Wait, hang on. No, because something can't have mold breaker and wait, okay. So here's how we have to do it. So Tinkerton does get skill swap and mold breaker. The issue is what the fuck do you do with that? Because if you skill swap contrary onto Tinkerton, it no longer has mold breaker. So what you need to do is skill swap mold breaker onto Golden Go
Yeah.
so that Golden Go now doesn't have good as gold,
Yes, which would prevent
which would mean
any
the
other
next-
skill swap.
Yes, exactly. So you can now skill swap freely with your Malamar,
Contrary.
which I think gets skill swap. If it doesn't, I'll be
it does,
annoyed.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it does.
Bring Malamar in, skill swap that onto your Golden Go, and then start firing off big make it rain. This will never work.
Yeah.
That's way too much
It's so much.
to just like fucking click nasty plot.
Two turns is so much in doubles.
Especially when you've got to like, it's more than 2 turns because you got to click it and then you've got to switch out.
True. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that part.
It'd be nicer if Golden Go got, wait, I don't think Golden Go gets copycat or anything like that. I'm trying to figure out like how to do it so that Golden Go can be the one using skill swap.
Yeah.
Don't even.
I saw a very
even
good,
try.
not that Phalanx is very good that I've seen, but I saw a really good anti-Phalanx tech, which is like you just skill swap contrary onto them because they almost always click no retreat. So instead of Omni Boost, they get an Omni Nerf and then they're
really
stuck.
funny. It's like I tried doing nonsense like that with Dondozo as well. It's just very funny to take those Omnibus Pokemon that can't switch out and flip the stats around. Topsy-Turvy was the other one.
Yeah. Well, I saw someone on Twitter today. They did. They quashed the Mega Phalanx, and then they did. They made it so it's contrary. They did Malamar skill swap contrary onto Mega Phalanx, so then it did no retreat and went negative Omni Boost and was trapped in.
Is there a parrot in here?
I think there is.
Did you guys talk about that?
He has a parrot who's
Fucking
building a team
hell.
on Switch.
Well, I'm really trying hard to finish this team.
Chris is very busy.
I am so busy. I have a job.
The real busy C.
The busiest sea.
So those are two pretty substantial nerfs. Now, Golden Go, despite those nerfs, is still seeing quite a lot of success in early regulation MB tournaments. I haven't had a big look at what people are cooking with that. I imagine it's probably like nasty plot stuff.
I think you got to go Haze.
I think from what I've seen, it's nasty plot to stab and protect.
Yeah, checks out. The oldie but a goodie from Regulation H.
Oldie but a goodie.
Was there anything else new that was introduced that got nerfed? Yes.
Yes.
Grimsnarl.
Grimsnarl first and then...
Oh, you have something else to talk about?
I do.
Okay, because
I always do.
I've reached the end of my trying to remember what got nerfed.
Well, I'm just going to say that Mega Metagross, it doesn't get heavy slam anymore.
I always run Meteor Mash anyway because...
Meteor Miss. But
yeah, but then the attack boost though.
+1.
It's not guaranteed.
It's more likely than a miss.
20% roll for the boost.
20% chance,
That's if it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. We all know the...
Yeah, but if it's not 0%, it's 50% to proc if my opponent's clicking it.
I see.
Yes, Grimsnarl. Grimsnarl lost Thunder Wave. Well, may we say...
Thank God.
Fuck yeah. That's good. I don't think anyone is unhappy with that. There may be a couple of Grimsnarl players who think, yeah, my Thunder Wave. You can still click Scary Face. You just can't be para-haxing people anymore.
Yeah.
Which is lovely. It's delightful. The downside is it was a bit of a monkey's paw because they're just like, we're taking away Thunder Wave, but you can still use Scary Face. It's like, okay, cool. That's a good change. We are now also introducing one of the most prevalent meta threats, which has contrary.
Yeah.
You want to use paralysis to drop its speed? Well, too bad, nerds.
Yeah. Now you're going to give it a speed boost.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's good. Grimsnarl losing Thunderwave is a good change. I feel like we've previously spoken, so shortly before Champions dropped, we talked about things about VGC that we would change.
Yeah.
I think on Alistair's list, he had take Thunderwave away from Grimsnarl.
Yeah, I think it was like a top 5 on his list.
Because Thunderwave has already been nerfed once before because of its usage on Prankster Pokemon.
Yeah.
Thunderous,
thank you very much. So I think, yeah, they're just being quite wary of what they do with Prankster Thunderwave. So I think that's a really good change.
I think the Champions nerf to paralysis proc chance is good as well. It probably could have been pushed even further than 1/8, but I think it's...
Nah, I think 1/8 is fine.
It's a lot more honest than the 1/4 or whatever it was in Scavvy.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they nerf basically all the status apart from burn and poison, right?
Yeah.
Like freeze, you're more likely to thaw. Sleep has gone from
2 turns guaranteed.
Yeah, which is
1 turn guaranteed to wake up on turn 3.
Sorry, I thought that's what. Yeah. So it's very funny because I've become complacent very quickly after the second turn of sleep. Previously, I'll be like, okay, just wake up before the third turn. Now I'm just like, 2 turns sleep. I lost the coin flip. Bullshit.
I had a lot of fun with Vivian with sleeping.
Boo.
Yeah, no, it's the perfect amount of sleep turns to get a Blastoise Shell Smash going.
I'm trying to improve my brand image, so I'm not going to tell you to kill yourself.
Okay.
But you should.
Maybe you disappear forever.
Yeah. Walk into traffic. Yeah, so those I think are the nerfs. And then Chris, you mentioned Heavy Slam on Metagross.
It's a big deal. I don't think Metagross has been as big a threat as everyone thought it would be. Everyone was like, this is going to solve the meta. Metagross is going to be cracked.
I think it's going to be very strong. Once everything settles and once everyone gets over their new toy syndrome, I think people are going to remember that Floette is still very, very strong.
Yeah.
And then from there, Metagross is going to emerge a little bit more. I also think it's very good to Staraptor.
Yeah.
Mostly because Staraptor is often at the moment, I don't know if this is going to last. I have more things to say about Staraptor that I'll say later when we go in depth about all the new megas. But it's often paired with Grimsnarl.
Yeah.
Grimsnarl likes to set screens and then parting shot out and give the Staraptor a boost after it's nice and bulky with its close combats and with its screens.
Yeah.
Get Metagross out in the field, Psychic Fangs into the Staraptor, super effective, and you're breaking the screens.
Yeah.
So
Click it again.
I think just in general, the fact that Grimsnarl is back means Psychic Fangs stonks are going up.
Back again.
Yes, so I'm glad for that. I've been using Metagross personally. I've been really liking it. Helping Hand, Bullet Punch, depending on how they're trained, a lot of the time guaranteed Oko's Grimsnarl.
Yeah, that's fair.
And because it's faster, because it's a priority move, you get that off before they get any of their priority moves off,
Interesting.
which is sick. So that's very fun. Yes, losing
Maybe I
heavy
should put
slam.
Bullet Punch on.
Whatever. I'm more of a Meteor Match stan anyway. I was talking to someone who has been running hard press, which I think is a terrible idea personally. I think hard press is a dog
I
shit
think you'd
move.
be hard pressed to find someone running hard press.
Correct. Good one, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time I ever saw anyone use hard press at a tournament, and that's because they're all at the bottom tables.
Yeah.
I'm using it in my pants right now.
But nice.
Goddamn.
Brother has an erection.
No.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm happy to be proven wrong. It's a cool move. I just think it's for the drawback, the base power is too low.
Yeah. Well, as you said in our group chat, if it doesn't OHKO, it's never knocking out from any HP.
Basically.
'Cause the
I actually
way-
don't know if it crits and the interaction with that. If the crit is just still a 50% boost, then I'm wrong about that. It can still
Yeah.
pick up a knockout.
But it has to quit.
What's the, one of the ancient Greek philosophers spoke about like, I don't exactly know how to explain it because I don't think I fully, know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
But the idea of like the paradox of arriving somewhere. So
Yeah.
like if I travel towards you,
Yeah.
I would travel half the distance and then I would travel half that new distance and continue to close the distance.
Yeah.
And if you continue to halve the distance, you're never actually going to reach the destination.
Yeah, it's 1/x. It's asymptotes.
Yes, all that.
Yeah.
So that's what hard press is, right? It's like it's doing that amount and then it's going to do the same percentage.
Yeah.
But that being said, I am being a bit harsh on it. If you do like 85% to something, you can Psychic Fangs it or Bullet Punch it.
Yeah.
So it's not a useless move.
Yeah, but
If you get encored into it, you might have a bad time.
yes.
I don't think it's worth running personally.
Can I ask you an actual question?
Yes.
I've got a Farigiraf on my team. What psychic attack should I use?
Psychic.
On Farigiraf?
Yeah.
I like Twin Beam.
Is it because you got double the chance of the crit, or is it because it Sneasler kills? Or
Guaranteed kills Sneasler, and I know Focus Sash Sneasler seems to be picking up a little bit. More people from what
Yeah.
I've seen are running the Poison Point Focus Sash variant.
all right, I'll twin beam then.
Is Twin Beam 90% accuracy? Or
No.
is
No, 100%.
it- okay,
It's 40 base power hits twice. So it's only
Yeah.
10 base power less than Psychic.
yeah. But double roll on crit.
Exactly.
We take those.
Does more to a Dragonite in the first hit because you pop multiscale in the first hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot.
So yes, I
Kind of does depend on team composition a little bit as well.
think a little
but-
bit. I basically always run Twin Beam though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I've been running Psychic, Thunderbolt, Helping Hand, Trick Room.
You're running one of those.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah, so that's Mega Metagross. I agree, Chris. I haven't seen it as much as I've kind of been expecting to, but I do feel that once the dust settles, it will re-emerge a little bit. But should we talk about the new Megas that we have?
No Megas.
So for a
Is
couple
that
of
a
them,
Little Britain reference? We got a new member.
Yeah.
The Fat Fighters.
yeah.
I wasn't doing that, but sure.
Joel was.
Yeah, I'm glad that Joel could make something fun of this.
Speaking of, just before we,
This guy.
I want to shout out while we're talking about buffs and nerves. I want to shout out our favorite Twitter account, and if you're not following them, go and follow them right now. It is the Stupid Pokemon Patch Notes.
Oh, yes.
The best.
And these guys are fucking hilarious. Even not as funny as us, obviously.
No.
So they tweeted that we talked about cast form because it was in the bottom cut this last week for the subscribers. That is into the bottom cut. You should be if you are a subscriber. They tweeted that cast forms had a buff, raised all of cast forms base 70 stats to 95. So it's 95 stats across the board. And its ability forecast, now when it turns into a different form, its moves get buffed by 20% when activated with forecast ability.
I think that's a good change.
Yeah, and everyone was like, hang on, this isn't stupid. This is fucking great. This
Cast
is
Form
a really
desperately
good
needs
balance.
a buff, and I would love to see it actually be good on weather teams.
Yeah.
Having said that, though, they cooked with the cast form thing. So that was a good tweet. But then in stupid Pokemon Patch Notes tradition, it got a little bit unhinged after that.
Sure.
Delibird replaced Delibird's hustle ability with as one, in brackets, insomnia plus vital spirit.
So insomnia means it can't be put to sleep.
Yeah.
And vital spirit means it can't be put to sleep.
Correct.
Nice.
And they also want to change contrary. So,
Vital Spirit can't be flinched as well, right?
no, it can be flinched.
No.
It's just Insomnia clone, I'm pretty sure.
It might be because
Joel's gonna fact
many
check it. Look at
Pokemon
him.
that have...
I don't know. I always thought
Many
Vital-
Pokemon that have Vital Spirit also have Inner Focus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They also want to change
Vital Spirit might
contrary.
mean you can't be intimidated. It might be one of those abilities that got that buff.
It is, yeah. Prevent falling asleep.
Contrary, now in game, and a Pokemon with contrary ability, when you win a battle, you actually lose experience points instead of gaining them.
That's very funny.
Lose VP for using a contrary mon. Is it worth it?
Obviously, there's a lot of. Yeah, so a disclaimer: Edgelords rejoice. Mega Staraptor is good.
Yes. All right. So I mean, we'll start with
Kind of.
Staraptor. Let's talk about the big emo bird in the room. I think Staraptor is by far the biggest winner and
Yeah.
possibly the scariest threat we've got. Some people seem to be disagreeing with me on that, but I think Contrary is a very strong ability. It's a very, very strong ability. That
Unless
has,
it's on Malamar, in which case it's shit.
well,
or
no,
superior.
but that's the thing. Until now, Contrary has only existed on some absolute dog water Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, and Contrary is so good, it makes people use Superior.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of insane. Now, they've stuck it on a Pokemon that gets Stab close combat,
Yeah.
has 110 base speed, 140 base attack, or somewhere around there,
Yeah.
decent bulk, access to Roost and Brave Bird. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's...
Yeah, the Sinnoh stands out there are literally like furiously masturbating.
I was
right
thinking,
now.
it's like they must have the person they let design this Pokemon must have been can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, I'm going to make it so strong. I'm going to give it this speed and this attack, and it's going to get contrary. It's going to be so strong.
I feel like unironically, Scarf Staraptor with Final Gambit is better.
Only in closed team sheets.
Good point. That's all I've really played so far.
Yeah.
I'm yet to do a best of 3 in
No,
Champions.
because we said, I feel like if we go back and listen to our kind of episode where we talked about what abilities do we think. So back when they originally revealed the new Megas where we found out the stats, but not the abilities,
Yeah.
we were talking about, do we think these Pokemon are going to be good?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain for Staraptor, I said something along the lines of, if it gets something like Defiant, it'll
Yeah.
probably be decent.
Yeah.
And they just gave it Mega Defiant.
Yeah.
Like, Contrary is insane. It's like you get the +1 attack if you get intimidated, but also you can't have your speed dropped. Like, if
Yeah.
you get hit with an Icy Wind, you're getting +1 speed.
Yeah.
And the main thing about Defiant is it doesn't happen if you do it to yourself. So you can't side, scary face yourself. And if you close combat something, you're still losing defenses. Whereas like you just buff your own defenses with stab close combats. It's just like, it's so insane. Malamar was using superpower
Yeah.
with 80 base attack and no stab
Yeah.
because that's how good Contrary is.
Yeah. 100%.
And now we've got it on Staraptor. So that's why I think it's going to be just like, I've referred to it as the new ladder terrorist.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's scary on ladder. Once you have a way around like the low elo players, it's kind of nothing.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
but low elo.
Started
People-
out, friends.
Yes. And then we made a podcast and now we hate each other.
Yeah, you're the fucking worst.
I love you, Chris.
Love you, babe. Yeah, so Staraptor, everyone has started, Tickle, Fake Tears, Charm, Whimsicott, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Side Parting Shot, Grimmsnarl. I don't know if Grimmsnarl's ever going away because I feel like Screen's Parting Shot and Grimmsnarl is just very, very strong, regardless of whether or not it's stuck next to a Staraptor.
100%.
I think Staraptor, when the meta settles, I think it will see play on, excuse me, just like its own, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think you just slap that on a team, you can Mega Evolve it, swing with a close combat, you get an attack boost if they try to intimidate you. It's just strong on its own merits.
Yeah,
And
I
that way you
agree.
don't need to weaken the integrity of your team.
Yeah.
Whereas something like if you've got a Whimsicott, which is like clicking side charm
Yeah.
into your Staraptor, you're kind of locking yourself into a strategy a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to the point, and it kind of has already, where people have an answer for Buff the King Staraptor teams.
Yeah.
They're going to fall off. But I think
100%.
Staraptor itself is still very, very strong just purely because it's got decent base stats and a cracked ability.
Yeah.
And so I think it'll just be like, maybe not quite the new Flutter Mane because you are still giving up a Mega slot.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say it's like splashable onto every team, but certainly it's just like if you're cooking a team and you want just like a solid sixth, I
Yeah.
think Staraptor is a very, very, very solid option.
If your team needs fighting flying coverage,
Oh, yeah.
it's cracked. And
Yeah.
it can be an Intimidate user.
Yeah, Intimidate as well.
Yeah,
I feel like we
it's-
haven't really mentioned that, but like with Salamence, like with Melamar, like with Mawile, Intimidate before Mega ability, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we'll get to Scrafty in a little bit. So that's Staraptor.
Well, my
Yeah,
hot take on Staraptor before we move on is I get a gay vibe from it. I think that it's one of those like pretty metrosexual kind of like jocks that strut around the locker room. That like in their like narrative like plot arc in the show, they end up being gay, but trying to like, you know, prove to all their jock mates that they're not. But then like secretly they have like a crush on like the cute nerd that like looks at them in math class or something. You know, like I get a gay vibe from it. I don't know what it is
Okay.
about it, but I think
Chris
Mega
would like to
Staraptor is
fuck
gay.
the bird. This is the only bird that Chris has ever wanted to sleep with.
Well,
Shout out to my UK listeners.
oh,
It's a
hello,
well-fit,
Tone.
proper bird, isn't it?
I feel like Staraptor is going to make lots and lots of top 8s. I think it'll probably be the Terrapagos of MB.
You reckon it's not going to get many wins?
Yeah.
Do you want to put money on that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
think so.
I mean, we already looked at spoilers that we're going to talk about a Smogon tour. It
And
didn't-
Victory Road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and it didn't do great in that.
Staraptor is perfectly self-sufficient with Contrary. It doesn't need this like ladder shenanigans that you're
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
with it, where a team is built around
No, I 100%
maintaining
agree with that.
a Staraptor. But yeah, it'll do very well. People will earn their invites for 2027 with Staraptor for sure.
Yes. So, so the ones that we knew about the abilities are the Raichus.
Yeah. The only thing that was announced prior to.
Yes, exactly. So Raichu X, Mega Raichu X, has Electric Surge.
It does.
I think it's absolute buns.
Yep. I agree.
It sucks. It's the issue
Sleep
is
isn't that prevalent.
Yes, yeah. So that's the thing. It itself doesn't really benefit from electric terrain. It sets electric terrain. It boosts its electric type moves. It's got one good physical electric type move, and that's Volt Tackle.
Yeah.
It has 60 base HP, and it kills itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alternatively, you can run it special. You can run Rising Voltage, which is cool. It has 90 base special attack.
Yeah.
Is 90 base special attack worth running a move that doubles to 140 on terrain and not even against all targets?
Yeah.
Because it's probably
It
not
has to be-
killing a
it
Mega
has to be-
Staraptor
Has to be grounded.
because it's not grounded. Yeah. So,
Unless that Staraptor presses Roost
yes.
and
Very
Mega
true.
Raichu X moves after it.
Which I guess is possible if the Raichu X has a bit of bulk.
Yeah.
They speed tie, don't they? I
Got a
think
bit
they're
of
both at
bulk.
base 110.
I think they are both base 110, yeah.
Yeah. Raichu Y has 130.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think that is better than Raichu
Oh,
X.
Raichu
Which I think we
Y-
said when
yeah.
like they revealed the abilities.
Raichu Y is just more Raichu.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. It was very funny. So I was at a very small casual tournament on Saturday down in Rockingham. Shout out to everyone who was there. If you're listening, I enjoyed playing against each and every one of you because there were 4 of us there, so we all played against each other.
Round robin, baby.
And all 4 of us had Raichu Y on our team. I think it was the only mon in common across all 4 of us.
yeah.
And it was sick. It was
Were there those I'm not going to
exactly
mega battles?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly as I predicted. When they, in fact, before they even revealed abilities, when they revealed Mega Raichu Y, I said, if this thing sees play,
Yeah.
there will be mind games.
100%.
Who Megas first loses.
Yeah.
And that was exactly happening in every single game.
Yeah.
Half the games Raichu Y wasn't even in the field, but people were scared about bringing their own Raichu
Yeah.
because they didn't want to click Zap Cannon and have a Raichu switch in, take
Yeah.
the Lightning Rod boost, and suddenly there's a +1 Raichu.
Just to, like my take on Raichu, I think the best Raichu form is base Raichu. Sorry, everybody.
Currently in the meta,
all those Raichu lovers out there, I reckon you're wasting your mega slot.
I agree
you
with
may
ladder.
genuinely be correct.
Yeah. Ladder
no.
for sure.
Yeah.
It probably will pan out that way in best of 3 as well.
When I first started cooking a Staraptor team, well, the first thing I did was I put Staraptor and Raichu Y on the same team.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is cool because if Staraptor is threatened by an electric Pokemon, I can switch in my Raichu and Lightning Rod it away.
Yeah.
But the issue is I'm megaing the Staraptor, which means if I bring Raichu as well, I've got a base Raichu
Yeah.
with fucking Zap Cannon,
Which
which if you don't have No Guard is awful.
Yeah.
So I started running Focus Sash, Fake Out, Nuzzle, Electro Web.
Yeah.
And good?
Yeah, no, 100%. You are entirely correct. Base Raichu has its place in the meta right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if necessarily it's better than Raichu, but you may well be correct. I'm not going to say it's not.
What will happen is, you know how we have these cyclic meta games in these low power form. What will happen is that Raichu base form will pick up. People will drop off the Mega Raichus because of the Lightning Rod threat.
Yeah.
And then what will happen is the people will then stop bringing normal Raichu. Then all of a sudden, someone's going to bring Mega Raichu to an event.
Yeah,
with no one,
time
and
it.
no one brings any Raichu's Lightning Rod, and all of a sudden it fucking sweeps.
This is all predicated, like this entire cycle that you're speaking about is all predicated on the idea that Raichu Y takes off in the first place.
Yeah.
I
Johnny
don't
New Toy
know
Syndrome.
if it will. Yeah, once New Toy Syndrome wears off. But MDB did well with it.
Oh, there you go. And he listens to this podcast.
He does. Shout out, Mikhail Kelch. But I
He
think
listens to
that's
it
a
while he's
sign
not
that
sleeping.
it's usable.
Can I just ask a question before?
Yes.
You said this is absolute buns. Since when has that meant? When has that been an expression that means something bad? I've never heard it until this week when you started saying it.
Probably.
I've
for the
stolen
last
it from
3 or 4
our-
years.
Gen Alpha comrade. I don't know if they're Gen Alpha. They're probably just younger Gen Z. But
Yeah.
What
the
is
people
wrong
we've had on the show,
What is wrong with buns?
like
Because it means bum.
ass cheeks.
Ass cheeks.
Oh, it's arse.
Yeah.
Just say arse.
Absolute ass.
This,
No,
this
because-
is a show for. This is the world's
Chris,
best
I'm
made for
trying to have
adults
some
podcast.
fucking decorum.
I don't know if you know this, but Gen Z are adults now.
Hello.
They don't act like it.
I'm technically Gen Z and I'm
You
turning
are, yeah.
30 soon.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still peddling that lie.
Well, fuck, man. Every time I say I'm Gen Z, it's like, no, you're fucking not. You're a millennial. And then whenever I try to call myself a millennial, I was like, actually, you're technically Gen Z because millennials cut off in 96 and you were born in 97.
I've never questioned you on the millennial claim. I would back you on that.
I'll take that because I kind of like self-identify as millennial.
Yeah, you can be a millennial.
But like, I think I'm technically Gen Z. But
You have older siblings, right?
but then I call myself as a millennial because I'm on the cusp and everyone says, never say that. So
I don't know, because Joel and I are so old. When we hang out, I just assume you're 30 something like the rest of us.
yeah. Everyone
What do you
assumes
mean?
that.
We're all 19. Like, what are you
True.
on about?
True. Yeah, I just got laid for the first time, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
I was 19 when I first got laid.
I wasn't. I was 22. But you know.
Nice.
Well, when you're in a Catholic family and you're forced into the closet,
I was
me and
in-
Megastar Raptor just sitting there hiding in the closet from our judgmental family.
At that age, it would have been regular Staraptor, right?
Yeah, true.
If it was,
He hadn't even blossomed into Megastar Raptor yet.
Yeah.
He was so reckless. I
yes.
thought I was funny.
But before we were drastically tangented,
Yeah,
yes,
Joel.
I think Mega Raichu is buns or cheeks, if you'd
Yeah.
rather I say that.
Or ass.
Yeah, or I think Mega Raichu is dog shit.
That's better. That's what I want to hear. Dog shit.
I don't want to confuse our non-Australian listeners though. I've heard that the way that Australians use the term shit
Does not match anywhere
can be
else.
very confusing.
It's like our use of cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go watch Office Romance on Netflix if you want to understand
Is that
How
the
to
one
use
with
cunt. Jennifer Lopez.
no,
Lopez.
who's the British guy who played Roy Kent in Ted Lasso?
Sure.
Brent, someone, I'm looking this up now, it's going to bother me.
And you can't come at us with tangenting.
Yes. Brett Goldstein.
Yeah, that name sounds
That guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the lawyer. And he loves drop of C-bomb.
Yeah, I've seen some clips. Yes. But yes, those are the Raichus. I think Raichu has its place in the meta. Xchu does not.
I agree.
But I reckon sometime along the line,
yeah.
Amoonguss is going to be so strong,
Yeah.
or
That you're going to want
Quark
electric
Drive
surge.
Pokemon are going to come back.
Yeah. Potentially.
If we get like future Paradox Pokemon and Megas at the same time, I reckon you
Mega
could
X
see
will have
like
its place. Support
Xchu,
Mega.
yeah, support Mega. Run a bulky fast with Nuzzle, Fake Out, potentially Electro Web. But then Mega, set the electric terrain, pop off,
Go off.
because
clean.
like when we don't have Miraidon, we never had electric terrain.
Yeah.
I always tried to make like Prankster electric terrain work on
Yeah, it
things
was
like Thundurus, run Pincurchin, but it wasn't worth it. But I think when we're at a point in time where having electric terrain is actually going to be a benefit for your team, I reckon Xchu is going to be used.
Yeah. As long as we still
Until
have Megas.
then, you with you, my friend.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. Smogon's probably going to put it in Ubers because of something. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, we've got the Gen 3 starters back.
We do.
Another buff that I didn't mention previously, Swampert gets Wave Crash.
It does, yes.
Yeah,
So-
Skittles is moister than an oyster right now.
Yes, one of our subscribers is a massive Mega Swampert fan and has been vindicated because it's very strong at the moment.
It is
It
quite
is.
strong. You just run a grass type on your team now.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think we were saying when we were talking about the Megas coming back, and I know a lot of people who said this, until Swampert gets Wave Crash, Bascullegion's Legion's just better.
Yeah.
And then Swampert got Wave Crash. And I know people who are still saying that Bascullegion's Legion's better. I respectfully disagree. I understand that Bascullegion Legion doesn't take up your Mega slot, but like what? On a rain team, I don't think there's that many Mega Pokemon you would want to run instead.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's-
you're too sad about losing your Mega slot.
There's probably
People were
nothing
previously running Meganium,
better. Yeah.
which in fairness is pretty good on rain teams. But
I don't mind Meganium. Don't knock Meganium.
no, but what I'm saying is like I think Swampert is better than Meganium on a rain team. And so I don't think you need to necessarily go for Swift Swim Basculegion when you can just run Swampert, which just annihilates things. I
Yeah.
made a video last week, which everyone listening to this should go check out on Comrade Clown on YouTube, about Mega Electros. And I ran it bulky. I ran it max HP with its Mega stats, and it was consistently getting one-tapped by Wave Crash and Rain on a neutral hit.
Okay.
Thanks for your insight, Chris.
You're
Very
welcome.
cool.
I was too busy listening to Joel blow his nose. It was really entertaining.
Yes, Joel subtly stepped away from his microphone to go blow his nose so that the listeners wouldn't know that it was happening.
It's all right. I filled them in.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried building with Electros and it just misses the mark.
We'll get to
I thought
that
we
in
were
a
talking about
sec.
Swampert.
But we're talking about Swampert. All I was saying was that like max health Mega Electros
Yeah.
still just gets taken up by Wave Crash. And
Yeah,
Rain.
I have had that experience with Electros,
Crazy.
and Swampert does what it does very well.
On paper, the concept of a Mega Swampert spamming Earthquake next to a Pelipper setting rain and Pelipper doing Pelipper things too.
Yeah.
That just is very good
Yeah.
on paper. Haven't tested it. I have beaten it because I'm obviously a really good player.
Yeah.
But maybe that it was on Pokeball tier. So maybe we're not counting that win.
I have to say, we'll go in more depth about mobile being out, but ladder has been easier.
I'm shocked that you got to Master Ball with 12 wins. I've never got to Master Ball.
It's because I've always been in Master Ball for the last 2 seasons, so I get a performance bonus, which gets me out of.
What the fuck?
I get out of
there's
Pokeball
Nepo
quicker.
bonuses?
There is Nepo bonuses. Yeah,
That is wild. Who sent You know what?
What you got?
Tell him I'm. Can you please reply to former host Dan Baguli that I have got two slacking cards in my binder for him and I'm tearing them up. Fucking send a photo of Dwight Schrute with bleached hair and call it me.
It's a goated insult, really.
I should take it as a compliment, actually.
it's only love.
Does Dad not have me on social media? I literally posted a photo of me mantine surfing on Wave Rock.
Mantines.
To be fair, the way that most of our algorithms are these days, we rarely see what our friends post on social media.
And I
Yeah,
also posted in our subscriber Discord.
I'm just getting
which, for as little as $3 a month, you can be part of too.
just get endless One Nation bots on my social media at the moment.
That must be fun for you.
Thanks, Gina Reinhardt.
I'm starting at a ranked battle while we do this. I'm running a team with Appleton, the GOAT Appleton.
The greatest of all time.
I'd like to see Mega Swampert beat an Appleton.
It might.
Although,
Ice Punch.
although I have been caught up with the old Ice Punch before. Maybe I have to change to Thick Fat.
And you go, oh, no, but then you lose your hustle bonus.
I'm not even. That's Flapple.
That's Flapple.
I'm running ripened citrus berry.
Hey,
Jesus.
50%
Oh,
heal,
Appleton.
baby. Oh, my opponent's got a Heracross. This is cooking.
he's got a hairy what?
A hairy cross. Azumarill? It's in the game? Okay.
It is, yeah. The
Interesting.
golden egg.
Yeah, so Swampert's scary.
Yeah.
I think Swampert's definitely one of the threats to watch out for. I would personally put that in S tier for new megas that have been revealed.
Yeah, I think it's very good. I haven't used it yet, but I have been beaten by it when I was trying things that I was interested in. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
What's next?
The other two. So Sceptile.
Sceptile.
Scud Easy, friend of the show. He's rejoicing. It got Earth Power. Maybe it's playable now. Maybe it's Maybelline. And I still think it's shit.
I have seen a few people do the Dragon Cheer build.
So
I
you're,
forget against Dragon Cheer. What onto?
yeah, what is it targeting?
Whatever dragon friend you have next to it.
You do
Dragon
it with
friend.
Hydreigon, maybe.
I love
with
bringing my
Draco
dragon
Meteor.
friend.
Dragon D's nuts.
Well, is it so? Okay, could you?
Wait, you wouldn't necessarily need to Mega it, which means you could put it next to Mega Dragonite. Click Draco Meteor on that.
No, you have to. What's the point of reading a Sceptile?
Oh, do we have Scope Lens?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you'd probably want it on a Scope Lens Pokemon so that
Yeah.
you can get to. In which case, what Draco Meteor Pokemon do we have?
Hydreigon.
Yeah, probably Hydreigon.
I think Hydreigon might be the only one that you are.
Archeliodon is an
Arch,
option. Special Garchomp.
I love Population Bomb animation. The little kid jumps on top of the parents' heads and they have a little tower. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's basically
I
just.
just one shot in a Azumarill with Pop Bomb. Get fucked, you little blue rabbit cunt.
It's Hydreigon, but
Get fucked, nerd.
Could you theoretically, because I don't know speed tiers very well because I'm old and senile, but could you not run Mega Sceptile with base 145 speed, right?
Yeah.
Mega Sceptile next to a Scarf Modest Hydreigon.
yes.
Could that still outspeed with Dragon Cheer?
You would need to.
It wouldn't be
You
able
need
to max
to
speed.
not. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put 32 speed EVs in your Hydreigon.
But,
Yeah.
but just
yes.
enough to outspeed like a, I don't know, like
You
a
could get it
mouse
to
hold or
base
something.
1 point below.
Yeah. I reckon that's
Yeah.
cooking. You can do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
You can give it some.
But the
bulk.
issue is if it's Scarf, it comes back to no Scope Lens.
Yeah.
Also, if we exclude Megas, the Pokemon with the highest special attack that learns Draco Meteor, can you guess?
Is it Arch?
Arch has base 125 for special attack, so that's the same as Hydreigon.
God, I don't know.
I think we're looking into this too much.
Drampa,
Oh, of course. I always forget that Drampa has like a
a
stack.
pretty good special attack. So,
Yeah. Although the one I'm playing against now just used Dragon Claw on me.
Are you in
It's got
Pokeball?
base 60 attack.
Yeah.
I'm still undefeated though.
Wait, is it the TCG card?
No, you brought up Mark Murray.
I did. Yes,
brought
I'm
up
sorry.
TCG. Time that shit. That doesn't happen very
58
often.
Minutes.
But yeah, Sceptile, I mean, it's called Lightning Rod. I have
Yeah.
cooked a team that I haven't really used much that I've been meaning to with Scarf Rotom.
Discharge.
Discharge.
Scrotum.
Scrotum discharge next to fast Sceptile.
I love that when my scrotum discharges.
Discharge, paralyze both Pokemon because you're skillful at the game. That was. I'm trying to be professional and move past that.
No, we're not professional on this podcast.
That was really funny.
Thank you.
I didn't want to acknowledge it, but
Yeah,
really fun.
it wasn't bad. Yeah, so I mean, look, Lightning Rod strats. I think there's something there. It's
Yeah.
it gets grass type moves which can hit Mega Swampert, which is nice.
Doesn't outspeed Swampert and Rain though. That Mega Swampert. I know it's only got base like 70 speed, right? That hits like 222 or something.
With
I don't
no
know.
investment.
If
Yeah,
you-
like it's wild, and
I
that's
think if you-
that's adamant nature.
If you
in-
invest,
that's the investor, right?
that's
'Cause-
32
'cause
speed EVs.
A 70 base is 90 at level 50. Isn't
Is that-
it? It's like roughly plus 20, I think.
What's Basket Legion's base speed? Because it's faster than that.
Yeah, it's
80?
faster
it's
than
82.
it's faster
Yeah.
than Mega Aerodactyl for a start, which is
Yeah,
150 speed.
Yeah.
I mean, never underestimate doubling things. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it doubles after you all the EVs investment. It doubles that number. It doesn't double the base stat. It doubles the invested stat.
yeah.
So even
Yes,
something
correct.
like your 55 speed Chlorophyll Vileplume, my beloved Vileplume,
Yeah.
it can outspeed like a Fluttermane.
I just realized I left a Mega off my list. So I'm going to add that
Mega
now.
Scrafty?
Dun.
No,
Oh.
but it is something where we will start talking about slowish Pokemon that get double speed or more. But that Sceptile, it's neat. I like it. But yeah, I think it's probably
I
the
just
worst
think
of the
it's
three of
neat.
those starters.
Yeah. I think you could have some fun doing lightning rod
Oh, 100%.
shenanigans, but
Moving on to the issue with Mega Sceptile is if you haven't already Mega'd in the game, you can't switch it in to catch a Lightning type move, which I
Yeah.
think is or an Electric type move with Lightning Rod, which I think is probably the biggest issue with preventing Lightning Rod from being really, really strong
Yeah.
on Mega Sceptile. But otherwise, it's sick.
It's one of those megas that I mean, like same. I know Floette has this problem, and it's still a good Pokemon, but it's one of those megas like you have to bring it and mega it.
I don't think Floette does have that issue. I think Floette's one of the few Mega Pokemon where you can comfortably bring it and not Mega it.
yeah.
With Oh, because the space sets are okay, right? But it's like Flower Veil. Like,
Yeah, I mean the ability sucks, but like it's still fine. It's got a base, I think, 125 special attack.
yeah, but like something like Swampert or Skeptile though, like you've got shitty base abilities like Damp and Leaf Guard or whatever they are.
Yeah,
I think it's the bulk with Sceptile that lets it down, right? Like,
yeah.
you're wanting it to be very fast and very powerful. Hence, it's not. If you have a 2 mega team, you're probably not bringing it to not mega it. I think is more kind of the point there.
Yeah, you just leave it behind if it's shit into the 6.
But yes, Blaziken is the third of the Gen 3
420
mega
Blaziken.
starters, 420 Blaziken. I think a lot of people are very excited. People who played the previous mega formats, back when Mega Blaziken and Bisharp was a thing, now they get to play with Mega Blaziken King Gambit.
Ooh, why is that good?
I don't know. Apparently that was good with Bisharp, and now they're just like, great, we get to do this with King Gambit, which is better Bisharp. I don't know how that's going to go. I also don't know what the strat was previously because I originally thought it was coaching, but back then coaching didn't exist.
Bisharp was a Defiant mon as well, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's probably
Just intimidate deterrent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, I haven't seen much of it on ladder, but I know a lot of people have been talking about it. It's like, oh, King Gambit, or Blaziken Bisharp is coming back in the form of Blaziken King Gambit.
Yeah.
I mean, speed boost is cool.
Yeah.
I know in more recent years, Blaziken has been used as more of like a coaching bot,
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't bother cooking with it, but I can see the appeal.
Yes. So
Yeah, I can see the appeal. Something that came up that I thought was hilarious on Twitter today, while we're talking about speed boost Pokemon, someone suggested, what if, and it's a Spathra with speed boost.
Yeah.
You get the protect, you get the speed boost, and you can baton pass with a Spathra.
Yeah.
Baton pass your speed boost to a Mega Electros. Then you've got a super fast like beast booster.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. Just thought I'd throw that idea out there for all the chefs out there.
I mean, Electros could potentially benefit a lot from a Calm Mind boost as well.
yes. Well, would we like to use that segue to move on to Mega Electros?
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Why didn't you think of that before?
I should. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. Mega Electros. When we saw its stats, we were all just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
This is really bad. The only thing that'll save this Pokemon is a very, very, very good ability.
Yeah.
And none of us could think of what that good ability would be. And they may have given it to us.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's quite good enough.
No.
They gave us as one.
They
Calyrex
gave
Eel
us
Rider.
as one. Because one of the issues with Electros was we're just like, Levitate on its own isn't good enough. But it would kind of suck if it lost Levitate.
Yeah.
So Game Freak would just like, bet. Here's Levitate plus.
Yeah.
So Levitate coupled with Beast Boost, I've been referring to it as like Aswan Grim Neigh
Yeah.
or Chilling Neigh, depending on which one you go for. But ultimately, it does actually boost whichever stat is highest. It's Beast Boost.
Yeah.
Apparently, and I haven't checked this for myself, apparently there's no way to train it so that speed is your biggest stat,
Oh, really?
which is funny.
That is funny.
But Beast Boost plus Levitate, so no weaknesses
Yeah.
apart from to Mold Breaker Excadrill.
Yeah. Which is
and-
probably not going to get an uptick.
Nah. No, because no one's running Mega Electros because it's cheeks.
It's buns.
It's buns, yeah.
I was very excited for it.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to
stoked.
play Electros.
I've been using it. It's
Yeah.
good fun.
Yeah.
You can discharge, kill your own Pokemon and get a Beast Boost.
I mean, I was doing that on stream last week, and
Heck yeah.
that was its saving grace. It almost won 1 or 2 games because I sacrificed my own Talonflame or Basculegion to boost it up.
I did say when I did my Mega Eel video that I kind of want to try to make a video where I get it to +6 just by killing my opponent's Pokemon and my own Pokemon. It'll be so
be
difficult
neat.
to pull off, but I reckon I can do it.
I think, unironically, the Espathra idea is pretty good.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's the issue, right? Is because it's very cool that they gave an ability like that to a mixed attacker where theoretically you could train it whichever way you like and either start boosting its attack or start boosting its special attack depending on which one you've trained.
Yeah.
I think special is head and shoulders above physical
Oh,
here.
yeah. It sets much better.
Better coverage. It does get close combat. What's interesting, what I've seen, is apparently no investment close combat
Yeah.
if you have gone like 32 in special attack. I don't know if you can still do it with a negative nature,
Yeah.
but no investment close combat kills King Gambit.
That's funny.
So like you use close combat, get a special
With
attack
no
boost, and
stab.
then with no stab. Close combat, get a special attack boost, and start firing off thunderbolts.
Does it kill Chopple or?
Oh no, it wouldn't.
No, okay.
So yeah, you completely threw off my train of thought with that stupid question.
I was like, worth knowing.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't because Chopple halves it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have seen a couple of people cooking with like mixed Electros with like Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, close combat.
Just to pick up those.
Pick up the King Gambit
Yeah.
and then, start firing off the Thunderbolts.
Get yourself a sneaky +1 special attack from a physical attack.
Exactly, yes. Very, very
Huge.
funny. I very much enjoyed the set that I had, which was Discharge Thunderbolt Giga Drain.
Heat.
Giga Drain was to deal with the Swampets, but the issue is because I hadn't invested in speed, because I invested in HP, because it doesn't have enough speed to really justify not going bulky.
Base 80.
Base 80 speed, yeah. And I think base 80
really
or even
awkward.
less HP.
Like it's not like a Trick Room Pokemon, and it's not as tail. I guess you can go Tailwind, but
It is super awkward, yes.
Yeah.
I ran mine with like fake Tears Whims, so you could go for a Tailwind or just go for a fake Tears to basically guarantee a knockout with a Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
And then from there, you've got the boost. You just try to snowball. But it's not, the issue is it's not fast enough to be able to kind of be a hyper offensive snowballer.
Yeah.
But it's also not bulky enough to be a slow snowballer.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, it got one tapped by neutral wave crashes. I know
Yeah.
there's like a lot of damage coming out of Swampert has base 150 attack
Yeah. In range.
in rain, 120 base power move. That's a lot of damage, but like you want to be able to take at least one of those.
Yeah.
someone will make it work.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I just stopped being greedy and invested a little bit into defense to guarantee a live, then run it with the same set, hit it with a Giga Drain, suddenly I've restored a lot of my HP back.
Yeah.
I've
And
got that
probably
+1 special
knockout.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, into a Swampert, 100%.
Yeah.
So that's Mega Electros. I think it's very cool. I did say I think someone will cook a team.
Yeah.
This has got Wolf Glick written all over it. Like you saw it
Yeah.
with Mega Steelix.
Or like it'll be the Utrecht 6, it'll be something like
Yeah.
it pops
yeah.
up. It's a meta surprise, like it's been cooked to answer the meta. It's been
Perfectly
cooked.
timed, perfectly cooked. Yeah.
It's been in the oven for just the right amount. And it's one of those cuts of meats where you have to cook it exactly right,
Yeah.
or it's undercooked or too tough.
Chewy or
Yeah,
burnt
exactly.
or-
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll never see success again
no
outside
after
of
that
whatever
one event.
tournament.
Yeah.
Speaking of-
So calling it now, it'll do well at one event, then never again.
Yeah.
Speaking of well cooked, I'm now 5-0 with Apple Camarupple. Camarumble? I'm trying to say Apple Crumble. but
Yeah.
it's got a camera.
Apple
Camarupton
Apple
there.
Camarumble, I think it's not bad.
Yeah.
Apple Camarumble is 5-0 and I'm on Great Ball tier now.
Heat.
And I just
I was
beat
impressed by the 5-0 until you said, and now I'm a great
Great
ball.
ball.
Well, I just beat a real player. I was against Garchomp, King Gambit, Sneasler, and
These are all real Pokemon.
and a Megazard or something. And I
Okay.
4-0'd it. Actually, no, I had one Pokemon down because my Fugraph, Cetricrim went down.
4-1
And I
Devo.
swept with Camera Up, Sableye.
Nice.
The most underrated thing in the game right now,
Yeah.
and I will stake my reputation on this, Quash,
What reputation?
Quash Sableye
I don't think it's underrated
is
at all.
so underrated.
Okay.
It is on,
Devastating.
No, I agree with Chris. I don't necessarily think it's underrated, but it's definitely not used.
as much as it should be.
Really
And you
at
could just
all,
run a
yeah.
sash on
it's
it and
it's
just
on
havoc.
like every third short that I get about champions because
Short, but not
I
on
never
ladder.
see it while I'm on ladder, yeah.
I've never seen it on ladder.
I occasionally see it.
I watch a
I
lot
think
of-
about 50% of the Sableye that I come across have Quash,
Yeah.
but like there's not that much Sableye running around, and most of it's just on rain teams
Yeah.
because people have decided they'd rather have that than Pelipper.
Yeah. I have probably not been quashed that much at all, but I watch a lot of streamers while I'm at work and whatnot, and I see so much quash Sableye around.
Well, I wanted a team that had a Trick Room mode, but I wanted a second Mega. I was like, what complements Mega Camera Up? And I was like, Mega Flowout, I think works quite well because you got BT Dragons, things like
Yeah.
Rock and Fire that like, it doesn't work against fire types, but like I just think it was a good Mega to
No,
complement.
Camera Up works against fire types.
Yeah, true. It's Earth Power as well. And I was like, so I want like a Tailwind mode, but I was like, I don't want, none of the Tailwind setters really work with this team. I was like, I don't need Tailwind. I can run Fake Out, Quash, Sableye next to Mega Flowout with Calm Mind and just go crazy.
You can.
Only thing is King Gambit's a bit shit, but oh wait, what beats King Gambit? A Camera Up.
Sneasler, that too.
That too. So does Mega Staraptor.
What were we talking
Sort of
about
punny
before we
things.
started talking about your...
Yeah.
Yeah,
My stupid
Electros.
Apple Crumble team.
Yeah.
Electros. I think it's cool. It kind of looks like an eel with two cum puppets.
What the fuck is a cum puppet?
I don't
Should
know.
I ask?
Game Freak just made it when they made this design. It's got like sock puppets made out of cum, and it waves them around when it megas.
The design is
Hey,
definitely
Joel,
a choice.
what are the chances this makes it into the episode?
Yeah,
Cum sock puppets.
maybe. I'll see. I'll see how I feel.
We're educating the masses.
Educating them on what? I feel like I know less after this conversation.
Well, Mark, maybe you need
I
to
want to
Google
know a hell
some-
of a lot less after this conversation.
Speaking of,
You know-
I'm not
what a-
Googling cum sock
You know
puppet.
what a cum sock is?
I'm familiar with the theory.
Yes.
Not once have I
you
ever...
never used to. You never come on a sock.
Not
You've lived.
once.
You've
The only
neither
time
of you
I've-
ever come to a sock.
The only time
not
I've ever
cut.
come on a sock
What?
was when I was jerking off and a bit of it landed on my foot.
I am shocked that you've never had a cum sock. Anyway,
Never.
my point is,
I go to Woolworths and I buy tissues.
Electros has got two cum socks, put them on its hands, and now it's got cum sock puppets.
Is
speaking
that what your socks look like after you jizz on them?
You just them enough. they
Maybe
probably
I'm
go
going to
white.
start nutting on my socks just so they look like that.
speaking of Mega Electros, the
Joel, what are the chances all this gets into the episode?
the the battle pass for this month, you get Canari's outfit
Yep.
from ZA.
Yep.
I have confirmed you can be a boy thought if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to be.
Yeah.
And so I am.
Thank you for letting us know.
We have known this for a while.
Just to confirm, when this episode comes out, it will be the online competition this upcoming weekend. It's a singles
It's
event,
singles again.
and you get a
have
Cherish
singles
Ball
twice in a row.
Cherish Ball Tyranitar.
Yeah, I think it's Tita.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would, but then I'd have to play singles.
Yeah.
just play the 3
I am
games.
enough of a
Play the
single.
3 games. You want a Cherish Ball
Yeah,
Tyranitar.
okay, that's true.
I don't know what's good in singles.
I don't either.
I might run
Micah-
my nonsense shell smash baton pass blanking.
Blinking.
Poltergeist.
Nice.
Shell smash baton pass into White Herb High Dragon so it White Herbs away the shell smash drops.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I actually can't remember if I put a mega on my team last time. You can have mega in singles, right?
Yeah.
Did I just not add a mega? What was I thinking?
I'll probably get something from Greg or Ethan. They're the single stands in the server.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yes. So moving on, Mega Barbaracle got Tough Claws, which I don't think that many people are surprised about because it gets that in the base form. So
Yeah.
it's continuing to get Tough Claws.
I haven't touched it yet. I haven't seen it.
It's not going to be good. It's like Electros. It's got an awkward speed. It's got an awkward typing.
Yeah.
I don't think rock fighting is bad offensively. I don't think it's the worst defensively, but it's awkward. And I
Yeah.
think the main issue, as you get with a lot of Tough Claws users, especially as a rock type, there's really not that many rock type moves that make contact.
No, yeah.
I looked it up because when Barbarical dropped and they confirmed that it was going to be Tough Claws.
Yeah, you're like, what rock move can I use?
Well, I was just like, if it gets specifically head smash, it has a niche as a nuke.
Yeah.
It doesn't get head smash.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's going to be doing some big close combats,
Yeah, but that's
but
about
it's
it.
it's not enough. It's
are we
just,
talking? Wait, sorry. Is Mega Barbarical new in this MB?
Yeah.
That slipped under my radar. Apparently, people were complaining on the internet that didn't have get Aquajet, which is probably a bad thing for it.
I mean,
Probably-
it loses its water
I know, but
typing.
priority is kind of good.
yeah. Does it get? Probably doesn't get Mach Punch.
Could you imagine if it got
Oh, they should give it
Accelerock?
Accelerate.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but this is dog shit.
it's really
this
bad.
is buns, as Mark would say.
It is cheeks.
It is ass.
Dog shit. It's bad.
If it top 8s anything, I'll be astounded.
Why?
It'd be by someone who's just doing what they can to make it work.
Why would you run this Pokemon over Mega Aerodactyl for a start?
Why would you run it over literally anything else?
Well, no, but if you're running if you wanted a rock Tough Claws user, hello.
Run like and run.
Lycanroc.
Or if you want something that says tail, like Mega, we just saw Aerodactyl
only difference
win
with-
NAIC.
Yeah, Megadactyl is also very good, but if you want a rock type Pokemon that can actually use Tough Claws
Yeah.
on its rock type moves,
Like and run.
Lycanroc. But yeah, I mean both options significantly better than
Lycanroc is good
Barbaracle.
too. Or just run Mega T-Tar, you coward.
Yeah, that
We'll
too.
do that, yeah.
There's just so many better rock types, and there's so many better fighting types as well, and most of them are Staraptor.
Also, I've
Or
also
Yes.
growing a slight more appreciation. I still think it's not that good, but a slight more appreciation for Mega Glamora because I've got it on my draft league team. if you want to be part of our draft league, you should subscribe to the podcast and you can join our draft leagues. But Mega Glamora in a it's a kind of in a draft league. It's kind of a big fish in a small pond kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like really good against that speed tier 101's kind of useful for the Charizard matchup.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's good against Floette, blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if we would have seen more Mega Glim in the format if it was exactly the same except without Garchomp. Because that was the issue. It was like Charizard's 100 and then Mega Glim is 101, which
then
is great.
Garchomp's
And then Garchomp's 102.
Yeah.
And Floette is 102 as well.
It is.
It's just, what's this ability again? Is it adaptability?
Yes,
Yes.
adaptability.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had Levitate.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean,
It's got
it
like
does-
150 special attack. It's
It
pretty
does
crazy.
hit very hard.
It's like
very
a
hard.
bus, yeah. But continuing to talk about new megas and talking about fighting types that are better, but also talking about fighting types that are just significantly outclassed by Staraptor, Phalanx.
Yeah.
So when they announced the new megas in the ZA, in fact, it wasn't even a DLC, but just like the new megas for ZA, Phalanx, I thought if it keeps Defiant, it might actually have usage.
Yeah.
It does keep Defiant,
It does.
but unfortunately, Staraptor does its job better.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Moxie did a video where he, tested Phalanx a bit. It definitely is a protect the queen, protect the king type mega.
Yeah, with like no retreat.
Yeah, and
You know what's
Like-
annoying? It doesn't get Drain Punch,
yeah,
which I think would make it a fair bit more viable.
I think Moxie was doing just like CC, Rock Slide,
CC Rock Slide, no guard. Sorry, no guard, no retreat,
no,
protect.
protect, yeah.
Yeah, because it's got okay coverage, but it doesn't have stab on any of
Yeah.
it. Like mono fighting type is kind of bad.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
Are there any? When was the last time we had a good mono fighting type in a format?
Was Hitmonlee good in Gen 1? I don't know.
Hitmontop's been a decent support Pokemon.
It has, yeah.
Both the Urshifu have secondary typings, of course.
Yeah, Hitmontop in the back when, before Incineroar Intimidate, Hitmontop was great.
I enjoyed Surfetched.
Aesthetically.
It wasn't good.
not
Yeah.
competitively.
I had fun using it. Mono fighting just isn't it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it may have had a niche with its Defiant if Staraptor wasn't doing its job significantly better. So I think everything that, like setting up, getting a boost from Intimidate, dealing damage, like doing anything that Mega Phalanx wants to do, Staraptor just does it better.
Yeah.
It's faster. I don't think it has quite as much attack, but that's like the only downside in a sea of upsides.
Yeah.
So that's really unfortunate for Phalanx. I'm still going to cook with it.
It's probably not a very good
Pokemon, no, it isn't.
VGC mon. If you're playing something like a draft league or a limited mon format or like a dollar buy format, it's probably a very good Pokemon. But VGC, it ain't it.
Yeah, so
It ain't it.
while we're on the topic of fighting types, because there's a lot of new fighting megas I realized looking at this list, although I think this next one is the last one. Scrafty.
It's crafty.
Scrafty keeps Intimidate. The good thing about that is that you can send it in, it intimidates, you mega, it intimidates again.
Yeah.
The bad thing about it is literally everything else.
Yeah.
Fighting Dark is not a great typing.
It's not. It goes down to the weakest Dazzling Gleam that can be thrown at it, basically.
The tiniest little draining peck on your cheek.
It might be
Yeah.
okay in like a format where there's like no fairy types. Like, how we get like a format sometimes where it's like, there's no good fairy types. There's no Fluttermane. Wah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This low power format, things like Sylveon's pretty, and we got Floette as well.
Yes.
It's so funny as well because Scrafty has all of its base stats where it needs to be. It has like 45 special attack or something.
Yeah.
And then it like 68 speed. So like it's most of its BST is in its offense and its bulk. And yet,
I don't know if it lost it or it never got it, but no parting shot.
yeah,
It's just, it wants to be Incin so bad.
it does. Yeah.
It's not him.
No.
So that's unfortunate.
I've seen it play in a few Trick Room teams. I've seen a few Japanese cooks with it.
Yeah, but the
we'll
Japanese
see.
will cook with anything.
They will, yes.
That's all I have to say about Mega Scrafty. Chris is busy playing
Anything
ranked.
else to add?
At first design, it's like, what were they thinking? Why it's got a giant white hood? But I've got over that shock factor now. It's kind of cool. Double Intimidate in theory is good. They took away Parting Shot.
Yeah.
So that is a huge problem.
Yep.
Because it would love to fake out. That's like come in there, double intimidate, fake out, parting shot out the next turn, right? Can't do that. I think that might have been, was that maybe like an overcorrection on Game Freak's behalf there? Or Inca or whoever
They
was doing
took parting shot away from the wrong Pokemon.
Yes, Incineroar didn't need parting shot.
Yeah. Oh, but thank God they took knockoff off it in a format where it doesn't even want it.
Yeah. I think, what's Scoffy's offensive stats?
I think it's got like 145 attack.
Really?
Does it?
Yeah. it's-
Really?
a lot.
Can we fact check that, please?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Because that,
Joel, play my music. Thank
because
you.
if you bring it in, double intimidate, fake out, set trick room with the other user, and it's got 145 attack, I'd be shocked
It's
if
got
it's true.
130.
Oh, okay. It's not as
It's got good bulk.
like
I will say it's got
The problem is it has 65 HP.
fighting
you
dark.
like if you max that out, you'd be surprised how far that gets you.
Yeah,
It's got
172.
base 135 in both its defense and its special defense. Base 68 speed is a bit faster than you'd want for Trick Room, but it's not bad. Base 130 attack, so not quite what you'd want. It's not. I don't know. There's something here. I feel like it's.
It has decent coverage. It has Drain Punch.
If they gave it a better ability,
Yeah.
because while double intimidate is nice, first of all, you like. We're kind of in a meta where you don't want to be intimidating. There's King Gambit around. There's Staraptor. There's, if your opponent is smart, Metagross that isn't Mega-ing.
Yeah.
White Herb on Sneasel, although obviously that's the one time that double intimidate is actually going to be useful, is because you intimidate it, no more White Herb, intimidate it again. Haha, your attack has dropped now.
Yeah.
But I think if they gave it, honestly, I don't know if this would be good, but it would make me really want to play it in like some dumb Trick Room team. Intimidate into Mega and gets Moxie, which is its base thing. And then you just start basically doing an Electros and boosting up. So potential mon, I think we could say. It's just...
Dark fighting, apart from Fairy, Dark fighting is a really strong offensive type because Dark hits like the ghosts that are immune to
Ghost
fighting.
and Psychic,
And Psychic that resists fighting. And fighting hits the Dark types that Dark that resists.
Dark types, yeah.
So like it's actually a good, the only thing is Fairy. Other than that, it's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great defensively is the issue.
So there was a Japanese player using it this weekend just gone in like a Terra Square or whatever they call their championship. And it just a max HP, max attack with knockoff, Drain Punch, fake out, Ice Punch. And that made like top 4 of an event in Japan.
I fuck with it. You know, it gets head smash.
It doesn't.
Yeah, Barbarico doesn't get head smash, but this does.
Nice.
Look, I think that's cool. I just think that would be better if it had Moxie, and I'm willing to have people tell me I'm wrong. Obviously, Intimidate's a very strong ability. You bring it in, you use the Intimidate, then you Mega, you've got Moxie, start snowballing in Trick Room. I think that would be sick.
It would, yeah.
Yeah, apparently the Japanese are cooking with it. Maybe I've written it off a bit too soon, but I just, it's...
It'll take a very
Incineroar
skilled player. It's not splashable.
Speaking of other mid-forgettable Megas, Dragalge. They've given Mega Dragalge Regenerator. You sound like you're going to say something positive about this pile of garbage.
I haven't even looked at it.
People,
okay, fair enough.
someone was like, "Oh my god, is this going to be like the Nerx Eternatus in a low power format?" And I'm like,
No.
"Dude, it's first of all,
Just because it's got the same typing.
it doesn't get like first of all, Eternatus had 130 speed, 145 special attack,
Good stats,
recover, good bulk, and like the problem is with Mega Dragalge is that giving it Regenerator makes you think, okay, it's going to be a pivot mon. 2 things. 1, it gets no pivot moves. 2, it gets no ability that there's no there's no reason to keep pivoting it in and out. And apart from the healing, but it's got base 65 HP.
Yeah.
So Regenerator gives you 33% of your HP back, right?
Yeah.
That's not much.
No.
So you're having to max out your HP investment, all like 32 EVs in that. And then you're taking away from so it's not fast. So I guess I don't know what role this would have on a team.
No, that's exactly right. It comes down to it's got Regenerator, so what?
Yeah.
Amoonguss loves Regenerator because it hits the field with its bulk, gets a couple of spores off,
114
clicks
base
Rage
HP,
Powder once or
whatever it is.
twice,
Yeah.
takes a few hits, switches out, Regenerator comes back in. Previously Ho-Oh, bulky, strong damage dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Dragalge doesn't have enough utility
No.
and it doesn't have enough damage and it doesn't really have enough bulk.
Doesn't have enough HP.
Yeah, it doesn't really do enough to merit regenerator.
Yeah.
Like, I think it probably would have been better if it kept its base ability of adaptability. Instead, they gave that to Glamora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people trying to cook with it, and every time I just kind of clean the floor with them.
You just watch it
Because-
go down to an earthquake.
Yeah,
and you're like, well,
it sucks. I don't know. Someone's going to cook a very painful team with it.
cool. Probably, yeah.
I can see it being the next Toxapex in terms of it being like an irritating Stallmon.
I think Toxapex has it better because you're not covering using your mega slot, and it gets
It also gets regenerator.
and it gets
it's better at it.
infestation.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dragalga gets infestation. It might.
No, all I'm saying is if Dragalga ever does see play, it'll be annoying. I'm calling it now.
It's bulky, but I just don't think it achieves a huge amount.
No. So we were talking earlier about slow Pokemon that get double speed. Scolipede, Mega Scolipede.
I mean, it did get Leech Life. That's pretty cool.
Yes. So Mega Scolipede has got as its ability Shell Armor, which I think a lot
Can't
of people
be crit.
Yes, can't be hit by crits, which is not bad on a bulky Pokemon
Yeah.
because a lot of the time it's like the more hits you take in a game,
The more likely you
the
are.
more
to be
likely
crit.
you are to get haxed.
Yeah.
Specifically in this case, crit. So just removing that is very nice. Shell
is,
Armor
yeah.
was nice on
One of the Gudras has it, right?
yeah, Gudra. I could see this being a pretty decent check to Urshifu
Yeah.
if that comes back into the game.
Becomes steel type, right? Becomes poison steel.
No, bug is still bug poison.
Still
it looks
bug
like it
poison?
should be bug steel,
It does.
but it's not. But it's got that Shell Armor. It's quite slow, but if you just let it get a couple of speed boosts first,
Yeah.
then you're kind of cooking. And base 140 attack, base 149 defense. It's very physically bulky. Base 99 special defense is not bad. Base 60 HP, so that's a bit rough. You kind of want to be shoring that up a bit.
So many megas in this ZA are just low HP mons.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with megas. It's the issue with the Electros as well.
Yeah.
It's because the HP stat doesn't change.
Yeah.
You've got really good defense and special defense on a pretty middling HP stat. So it's true for Mega Scolipede as well. But the benefit to having very high stats in your defenses
Is
and
you
a
can just
relatively low
max
HP
the
is you
HP.
just 32 points in HP, and that goes a really long way. You know, you see that with things like Dusclops and Clefable.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clefairy, when you're like getting that Eviolite boost. So yeah, I mean this is potential. I haven't seen any of this on ladder at all.
I haven't run into a
But
single
I've
one.
known of a couple of people who are cooking like Swords Dance speed boost. So you go like Protect into Swords Dance or Swords Dance into Protect with a fake out or something. And then once you've got a couple of speed boosts, then you mega.
Yeah.
You start going for big leech lives with that +2 attack. Or if you were really greedy and were able to get away with it, +4 attack from 2 Swords Dances. You've got double that speed. So it is base 62. It is slower than Swampert, but same deal. If you get a couple of speed boosts off, you're going pretty quick. Big bulk, leech lives to restore health. Does it get Gunk Shot? It does get Gunk Shot. So
Nice.
this is a kind of Pokemon where if you can get it set up, you could maybe run away with the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Another Wolf Glick Pokemon.
Yeah,
Probably.
honestly, quite possibly. So Scolipede's cool. I'm going to say watch the space for Scolipede. I'm not ruling that out. Is that I think we are down to just Pyroar.
Yeah.
Pyroar's the last one to talk about. I said before that we should never rule out a Pokemon that with an ability that gives it a 50% boost.
Yeah.
And we are seeing Pyroar see success
Yeah.
because of its ability.
I still don't know how. The speed stats shit.
No, it isn't. It's like 124.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
very fast.
For a Mega,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it beats Mega Frostlass.
Yeah. Most Megas are below that.
Oh,
Mega Zard is 100.
Okay, Mega Metagross is 110.
Mega Metagross and Mega Staraptor are
You have
110.
Alakazam, Aerodactyl, Beedrill, Raichu that are faster off top of my
Gengar.
head.
Lopunny.
Gengar, Lopunny.
Punny. There's a few.
Yeah.
But like Sceptile is another
Yeah.
one. But they
As
are
a
like
percentage,
the fast
Swampert and
Megas.
Rain.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you do want to be careful of rain, but like if we just look at speed, Megazam, Megadactyl, Sceptile, Beedrill, Dragapult in its base form. Mega Greninja is faster. No one knows
That's
that
right.
because
Greninja's 142.
Greninja is buns. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Then Lopunny at 135, Manectric at 135, Delphox at 134, Gengar at 130, Raichu at 130, Raichu Y specifically.
Yeah.
Base Aerodactyl at 130, base Jolteon.
Yeah.
base, as if there's a Mega Jolteon. That'd be cool. Jolteon at 130, then you've got Mega Pyroar. So really not that many. And if we look at those Pokemon on that list that actually see play right now, no, yes, not really, no, somewhat, no, yes, somewhat, yeah. So like, there's not that many. Like, I'm not going to say it's the fastest thing in the format, but you can't say it's a bad speed stat.
Yeah.
That's
No, you're
insane.
right. I forget about the power of the format. Sometimes.
It's like top 20 speed,
Yeah, easily.
and it's probably top 10 used speed.
I'm glad because base Pyroar is like a mixed attacker.
It is, yeah.
I'm glad that, so unlike the other mixed attacking Mega Pokemon,
it didn't remain mixed.
like Electros, Greninja got more mixed when it.
yeah, it did.
So a lot of them actually get more mixed when they Mega Evolve. Pyroar, they've actually decided to go for one, and they've gone for special attack, which I think was absolutely the correct call.
yeah.
So base 129 special attack, which isn't huge, but you've got a 50% boost to your fire moves, which is nutty.
It is, yeah.
Nutty. And then if you stack that on top of like, if you're able to get Sun Up as well.
Yeah. Another 50. No, 30%, right?
No, 50.
50 is 50, yeah.
It's
adaptability plus sun boost.
actually no. So I think I'm trying to work out how the multipliers work with one another. I think they stack multiplicatively rather than additively. So if you gave your Pyroar a +2, so if you got Mega Pyroar without its ability, click Nasty Plot once, that's going to have less damage than Fire Main in the Sun, because Fire Main in the Sun multiply with one another.
Yeah, they
don't add.
Yeah. They become a 2.25 instead of 2.
As we see time and time again in Pokemon VGC, multipliers go burr.
They do go burr.
Torkoal, Choice Specs, Helping Hand, Terrafire in Sun.
Miraidon.
Yeah, Miraidon, big multipliers there. And that's why I say you can never sleep on Pokemon that get these big boosts, because as soon as you start stacking multipliers, that gets a lot of damage very quickly. So I feel vindicated in because a lot of people were saying that Mega Pyroar was going to be cheeks. But I said as soon as we knew the ability,
It'll go off, yeah.
It'll be decent. And it has been decent. It hasn't been super strong. I don't expect it to be super strong, but I expect it to continue to see semi-consistent results.
Yeah. Probably a very good 6th mon for a bunch of builds.
I disagree with that, because I think you do actually want to slightly build towards it.
Yeah.
That's like the teams I've seen so far have been doing that. Maybe you can do that, but I feel like without the Sun, it's maybe not quite doing, like it might not be worth putting it where you might want to have something else.
Yeah, I mean, the build that I saw it on that I liked was like a Japanese build with Heat Rock Torkoal and Chlorophyll Venusaur.
Yeah. I've seen one with Ninetales as well.
Yeah.
Which I think was Justin Karras, maybe?
Yeah, in the Showdown tournament.
I believe so, yes.
Or whatever they call themselves.
So those are all the new Pokemon for
Smogon tournament.
Regulation MB. And if we didn't mention your favorite that just got added, it's because it's not worth mentioning.
Sorry,
Mershana.
Sorry, Vileplume. Sorry, some random ass stuff.
They added like a bunch of really impactful megas, a couple
Overquill?
of really impactful base Pokemon. Did they add Overquill?
Overquill's in it.
Overquill and Quillfish both got added because Quillfish is technically
Base Quillfish, yeah.
And
which
the weird thing is
fully
that
evolved.
they took away Mortal Spin. It could have had a
from
niche.
Overquill?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it ever got it.
In TA.
I mean, so many things got a bunch of stuff in ZA. Yeah, so they gave us a couple of really impactful non-megas, mostly Annihilate, Golden Goat, and Grimmsnarl. But I'm interested to see how this meta shapes up. We've got some new items, Life Orb, Wide Lens, I think Scope Lens got added where it wasn't previously.
Yeah, Scope Lens is in.
And then a couple of other things that probably won't see much play. Zoom Lens is back.
Yeah. Metronome, which I'm sure is not going to see any play.
Yeah, it's such a bad item.
Yeah.
If it was 0.3 every time you use it, it might be worth playing, but 0.2 is just, it's garbage.
Like even on something like a fake out last resort, Kangaskhan, you need the Kangaskhan to live.
Clicking one move.
You need Kangaskhan to live for 4 turns before you get more damage from Metronome.
And this is the format where you're going to see Metronome be better than it ever has been before.
Yeah.
Purely because most of the time you're better off just running a choice item.
Yes.
Because like if you're just going to be clicking the same move over and over, just run Specs.
Yeah.
Or just run Band.
And
You
of
don't
course
have
we
the
don't
option
have
for either
those.
of those.
Yep.
But just run Life Orb or just run literally anything else. So
What if you
that's
could run single move Kangaskhan, just last resort metronome? I feel
be
like you really
funny.
want fake out.
yeah, it's kind of 50% of what makes that good. That
Yeah.
Pokemon good is the scrappy fake out. Yes. So we had a couple of tournaments. I know we've spent ages yapping about the new Pokemon, but should we quickly talk about what has done well so far?
Yeah, we've had a couple of tournaments.
Tournaments.
Goodness. We had the Smogon VGC Major Live, 898 teams.
Whew.
This one was won by an Australian, I believe. Matthew Henry, is that correct?
Yes, the senior citizen, Matthew Henry.
Who was a senior? Yes.
Who is a senior? This is
Yes, senior citizen. That's very clever.
Thank you.
this team is a really good MB team. You might recognize it.
From Regulation MA.
Yeah.
It's just an MA team, but they put Life Orb on something.
That's exactly what they've done. So it's Mega Floette, Mega Charizard Y, King Gambit with black glasses, Focus Sash Wims, Mystic Water Basculegion, Life Orb Garchomp.
That is almost identical to a team I was running in MA, except I was running Scarf on Basculegion rather than Mystic Water. Otherwise, it's identical.
Yeah. Good team.
Shout out Matthew Henry. Yeah, I mean, it's solid. No, you cannot complain about the team. But I mean, if you go through that list, it's hard to find any new Pokemon. I think the first one you encounter is Golden Girl, if my memory serves me correctly.
Goldengo did come second.
Yes, Golden Girl in second. Which, I
Goldengo also in fifth.
as much as I'd like to say, yeah, you can't rule it out, I was absolutely one of the people who ruled it out. When I saw the nerfs, I was like, it's dead in a ditch. But no, it's still getting results.
Yeah.
So shout out Golden Go. And then I think the only other new Pokemon in top 8 was Raichu Y, if I'm not
by
mistaken.
Michael DeBest.
Yes.
Seventh place was an MA team. Was Houndstone introduced or was Houndstone
Oh,
in the
yes.
base?
Sorry. Houndstone is new into MB.
Houndstone was in the 8th place team.
I
Okay, I
Can
didn't notice that one.
Shout out to Houndstone because that was when I jumped on MB ladder for the first time. I brought Tyranitar Houndstone. It is a really fun answer to Basculegion because
funny.
you can just swing.
Fast at last respect.
Yeah, fast last specs. I think it's got Poltergeist as well. But it's also got Will-O-Wisp, which is really fun and on like Sand Rush. Will-O-Wisp is really useful.
Yes, play rough.
It gets Scary Face. So you can Scary Face something next to your Mega T-Tar and then Mega T-Tar will outspeed whatever you Scary Faced and then kill it.
That's pretty sick.
So shout out Houndstone, another sleeper pick from Regulation MB. I think that'll probably do well on some team.
Agreed.
Great. I mean, it gets Snarl and stuff like that too. But I think like I'm just running Mono Ghost Attacker with Will-O-Wisp, Scary Face and Protect.
Yeah, fair. So we also had a Victory Road tour, I believe. Joel, I don't know if you have the results of that up and ready.
I have it. It's the won by the most handsome VGC player in the world, German player. Not this time, sorry. Second most handsome player in the world, German player Lewis Markle won. He won with Mega Floette, Incineroar, Basculegion, King Gambit, Sneasler, and Sinistea. Sinistra. That classic Regulation MB team.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like we said at the start, using something that's tried and tested and you know to be very, very good and you kind of know the flow charts and the matchups. Obviously, it's harder to know flow charts and matchups against newer Pokemon.
Yeah.
But you at least know how the team operates.
Yeah.
So when you're bringing that in against someone who's trying to figure out how to make Metagross work in the current format, you've got that advantage of like knowing how your team works. I don't know if these MA teams are going to continue to be the strongest thing. I hope they don't because I'd like to see more variety in the meta. But also when we look at what we're seeing when we play on ladder, we're seeing a lot of new stuff. And I think, you know, people will kind of in that space have a lot of new toy syndrome where they're just really keen to use the new stuff and are just kind of neglecting the fact that what we have already established to be very, very good is still very, very good. Because while they've introduced a bunch of new stuff, the power level hasn't really changed.
Yeah.
So the stuff that was at the top of the power level is still kind of at the top.
Well, I mean, yes, a Reg MA team won. I haven't got the items in front of me, so there might have been like a life up or something on there. But if you look at the finalist who Lewis beat in the final, it was a Japanese player, Hiroto Hayasaki. I probably said that horribly. No, he did not win. He was top 8. Sorry. Second place was Italian player Giovanni Piscatelli. He had another Reg 18. That's really sad. It was Mega Charizard Y, Mega Floette, Basculegion, Incineroar, Whimsicott, Garchomp. But then, if we look at the top 4, okay, now we've got Reg MB happening. Italian player Shai Raba had, oh shit, okay, sorry, I take it back. Mega Charizard Y, Mega Kang, Kangaskhan, Incineroar, Goldengo. There we go. We got a Pokemon from Regulation MB, Whimsicott, Garchomp. And then rounding out the top 4 was Korean player Jeongso Lee with Mega Swampert, Mega Metagross, Sinistcha, Grimmsnarl, Pelipper, Archaludon. So there was 3 Reg MB Pokemon in that team.
Huge.
Wow.
Huge. And then
I will say Staraptor and Swampert on the same team is kind of...
there wasn't. It was Mega Swampert, Mega Metagross.
Oh, sorry. Because there was also a top 8 team with Staraptor and... Or was that the Japanese tournament?
I think that was a Japanese tournament.
John, can just cut all of this.
There was no...
Like I said at the start, I'm tired.
There was no Staraptor at all in top 8 of Victory Road. There was a
People
Mega
just don't realise how good it
Mawile.
is.
We haven't talked about Mega Mawile.
No, that came back as well. Yeah, that I haven't seen it at all.
Neither have I.
I keep forgetting it's in the game.
Same.
And I just said if we didn't mention it, it didn't matter. So I guess
Steel Fairy, like with Intimidate Huge Power, that's
Yeah,
like
you-
not bad.
You know the issue
Speed?
is probably, but last time we had Mega Mawile, we didn't have the much superior Steel Fairy typing of Tinkaton.
Okay, I think that's a stretch, Mark, even for
not.
you.
Tinkaton is my goat.
Kickaton Hammer does 2 damage.
Wrong.
A shout out to Mevlad, co-panelist. Kieran Singh came 11th in the Victory Road tournament.
Couldn't even make top 8.
Yeah, washed.
Shame. I wish he had because he was running Staraptor,
He was, yeah, with a dual wing beat instead of Brave Bird.
which
Yeah.
I think might be the play
I think
on
as
some
well,
teams.
yeah.
Are you like a massive Staraptor? Are you like all on
No.
board the train?
I have been on record both on this podcast and my own videos talking about how insanely good it's going to be. And if it's not, I'm going to look like an idiot.
I mean,
So now I need it to be
just a
good.
regular day for you then, really, isn't it?
Shut the hell your mouth.
Look, there's like, I won't say every team in the top 8 because there's literally, honestly, the rest of the teams in the top 8 are all Reg MA teams. But there was a couple of Mega Metagrosses, a couple and 2 Mega Swamperts and a Mega Mawile. But for the most part, you're still looking at your 6 good mons. You're still looking at Charizard Y, Floette, Basculegion, Incineroar, Whimsicott, Garchomp with a sprinkling of Sneasler, if you're nasty, and instead a sprinkling of Sinistcha. So there's still like the top 8 mons from Reg MAS are all very good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the new candidates seem to be making a splash in Victory Road Tour, at least in the top 8, was Mega Gross, Mega
Well,
Swampert.
Almost unironically, or maybe ironically, Swampert, less usage phase 1 to phase 2. Staraptor, less usage phase 1 to phase 2. Metagross, less usage phase 1 to phase 2. Mawile, doubled usage phase 1 to phase 2.
What, from 1 to 2? Wait, how did
From 7% to 14%.
Yeah.
Waichu, 0% conversion from phase 1 into phase 2.
So the same number? Or you say no Mega Raichu?
No Mega Waichu made it to phase 2
That's
of this.
because
Victory
MDB
about
was
regular-
playing the Smogon tour
What about
instead.
regular Raichu?
Regular Waichu. Sorry,
Regular Raichu.
0% conversion from phase 1 into phase 2. Was the 20th most used Pokemon in the tournament, and it did not convert.
God damn. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
See,
Crazy.
I was planning on playing it, and then I went to Rockingham to play the casual instead. And if I had played it, there would have been a Raichu in day 2 because I was running Raichu.
But would you have made day 2?
Oh, actually, no, that's a
believe-
good point. No, I wouldn't have. Yeah. No, yeah, I didn't think about that.
You're like, I just rock up to day 2. That's all good.
Yeah, I would have been there as a mascot, dressed as a Raichu.
Aw.
Yeah. So MB is off to a relatively underwhelming start in the competitive space because people are just still using
And
their
the
MA
crowd
stuff.
goes mild.
Crowds are going mild.
Look, I was one of
give
those
it
people.
time. It's like we've had it for like at the time of those tournaments, we had it for 3 days.
Yeah, it was very new.
Previous tournaments, we've known what was coming ahead. When the format actually drops, people have had cooks that they've prepared. People have not had time to cook for this meta.
No,
and
they
I think
haven't.
these new Pokemon once the good players figure out how to use them properly,
Yeah.
I reckon they're going to take off.
All right. Speaking of cooking, cooked or cooking,
Yep.
Worry Seed Whimsicott to get rid of Contrary, Staraptor, to get rid of like Tough Claws, Fairy Aura, Huge Power, like all those annoying mons that like you can set up with and do big damage. Sneaky Worry Seed on Whimsicott.
It's really funny on closed team sheets because if you go for like a Worry Seed into the opposing Staraptor and then their own Whimsicott charms it.
To take away their attack. Win the speed tie to fuck up
Yeah, true.
Staraptor.
Well, like a Grimmsnarl parting shot then or something.
Yeah.
No, just one like Quick Claw. 50% of the time it works every time.
True. Quick Claw.
Quick Claw pranks to Whims.
No, Quick Claw Chlorophyll so that you can taunt a Ferrograph.
Okay.
True.
Here's my cooked or cooking for dealing with Staraptor. Swagger.
Okay. Talk me through it.
To confuse
Swagger
it.
increases your attack by 2 stages.
Okay.
And increases the target's attack by 2 stages and confuses it.
So you're dropping it by 2.
You drop its
and
attack by 2
confusing.
stages and confuse it.
Swagger's still 90% accurate?
Oh, might be actually,
Yeah.
I remember.
News.
Wait, I could run that on so if I don't come up against a Staraptor, I can still use it with my Lumberry Sneasler.
I think
I don't think Lum works on confusion, does it?
does unless that changed
does
in champions.
any status.
Any status? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually
Because I
think-
was previously using that in regulation. Was it D or E that Sneasler dropped in Scavvy? Whichever one
Maybe
it dropped,
D.
I was briefly using a side swagger into Lumberry Sneasler. But the issue was the power level was a bit too high. I might give it a crack. Now that we've got Prankster Swagger on Grimmsnarl,
Yeah.
And
I'd actually need to check if
I
it's
think
still
you
got it,
should.
but
I
I
think
assume.
you actually warrant running wide lens if you're going to do that,
I'd say so.
because then you got 99% accurate Swagger on Prankstamon.
Yeah.
By the way, did we mention that Grimmsnarl lost Thunderwave?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just mentioning it again for those that weren't paying attention earlier, like myself.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl lost Thunderwave. Let's just, I'm stoked. I'll say it again. Grimmsnarl lost Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Not that Thunderwave is like particularly great anymore.
No.
One, I've never seen a full power. Touch wood. Fucking touch wood.
I have. I don't know if Showdown was coded incorrectly, but the first time I played a game in MA, I got paralyzed 3 turns in a row.
Dun, dun,
On
dun.
theoretically a 1 in 8 chance. Wild. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, side swagger, Grimmsnarl, and then if you're up against a Staraptor, you just swagger it to drop its attack by 2 stages and confuse it. That's very funny. So I might do that at some point.
Yep. I think for my Reg MB solves, trust me, Population Bomb, Mousehole, Technician, Wildlands, Cooking, and Quash Sable Eye, do not sleep on that shit.
Yeah. Joel,
Yo.
have you got any final shout outs before we wrap up for the episode?
Thank you to our listeners. Thank you to everyone who's going to make Worlds really amazing in this format. I don't know. I think it should be an interesting spectator Worlds with the format we
Yeah,
have.
so this is the Worlds format. Very interesting.
Yeah, concludes on the
Staraptors
2nd
winning Worlds.
concludes on the 2nd of September, this format. So it is going to be Worlds. Worlds
Yeah.
is going to be MB. I'm very much looking forward to what the top players cook.
I'm keen. I'm very keen.
Chris,
Chris, do you have any final shout outs?
Yeah, I've got a final question.
Yes.
I think this will only be a couple of minutes. Don't worry.
1 minute.
This is a question posted on Twitter. I'll give a shout out to @Recon Directive. Refine on Twitter. Refine Jenny said, VGC players, if you were allowed to play 2 of one Pokemon on the same team, what would be the most broken Pokemon to have 2 of on the team, of like a VGC doubles team?
Urshifu.
So Urshifu, okay, these are some of the answers that Twitter gave. And I think some of these are like really thought out answers.
Actually,
First of all,
Miraidon.
Yeah,
true.
choice
Miraidons.
Scarf and choice Specs Miraidon.
Yeah, you can run 2 different sets. You can run AV on one of them,
Yeah, goddamn.
Parabolic Charge potentially.
Or you could-
but
or you
like
could
the
run
fact
one
that you
of-
can cycle them
Yeah,
to like
run one in
maintain
the
electric
back,
terrain.
Volt switch out. So
Yeah,
the way switch
yeah.
in Rillaboom, you bring in the second Miraidon.
No, yeah, I think Miraidon's actually going to be my final answer.
So Twitter said Oricorio, Double Dancer, baby.
Yeah, we've tried that at multi tournaments and it's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. We had someone said Cataract Shadow and Ice Rider. I don't get that. All right. How
Oh
about
yeah, double Calyrex I think would be decent. It still wouldn't be as strong as double Rhydon, I wouldn't think.
Double
but
Ensign, Cycling, Intimidate, Fake Out, Parting Shot?
You can do that
do
anyway.
that anyway, yeah.
Okay. Double Ursalunas, having the physical and special Ursalunas.
It's very funny.
Okay, but you got to get to Trick Room.
Yep.
I mean, no, that part's fine. I like that. I think that's up there.
Yep. We had Raichu X, Mega Raichu X setting terrain with Alolan Raichu with the
Rising Voltage Surge Surfer.
Surge Surfer.
That's
Rising,
true.
Yeah, so 2
Maybe.
Raichus. We had
Wait, could I run? Because you can't Mega both because I say Mega X and Mega Y.
can't do that. Oh no, because you can't Mega Evolve twice.
No.
Mega Charizard Y sets Drought with Life Orb Solar Power Charizard next to it.
Yeah, that'll do some stuff.
That'll do some damage, you reckon? What about
Fuck it. Double Eruption Torkoal next to each other.
No, but then they get damage first. You have to get Trick Room up first. But yes.
What gets round and is good with round? Double round is Pixelate Sylveon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sylveon and Gardevoir?
Well,
Yeah.
okay, now you
Gardevoir
can
get
just-
round?
There's a lot of
Surely.
stuff that gets round. People were cooking with that in MA. It was pretty funny.
Double Xerneas.
Yeah.
A bit of plain Jane, but although if you look at the current format, imagine like double Aerodactyl Rock Slide. Just Mega 1
Yeah.
and then just go double, like 100% chance being flinched basically.
Yeah, because that's the way math works.
That's the way math works in my world. Yeah, Sneasel. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but subscribers, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know on the Discord. Let us know, wherever you like
It'd be a
YouTube
coin
comments.
flip
What is the
on-
what is the worst, what is the most broken Pokemon you could to have if you could bring 2 of it in any form to your VGC team? Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah. Double Rock Slide is a coin flip for each opponent one game.
Beads of Ruin confirmed doesn't stack, does it?
No, the beads don't stack. I thought, I'm just trying to think there's something that no one's thought
Aurora
of.
stack?
I don't think
Also
so.
probably not.
I think it's just a field effect.
It's like just double flow it.
yeah.
Also, this is your weekly PSA. Remember, your opponent also gets Fairy Aura when your
Yes.
Floette is on the field. Their Whimsicott is going to do more than you think.
And their Pixelate Hyper Voice Gardevoir might KO your Tumon that you have there.
Surely it doesn't KO Floette. Floette has
No, but it'll
bonkers
take it
spit
down
out.
to red.
It'll do a lot, yeah.
If people do want to subscribe, Joel, and get access to 200 hours of bottom cut bonus episodes.
Gain access to our Discord server
Yep.
where we play Mafia. We do draft leagues. We hold limitless tours. We have pictures of Chris's mum modeling in the 70s.
Exclusive O2 Drop merchandise, only for subs.
Yep. Great banter, great community. People, if they're interested in that, could go to the o2drop.com where they'll be redirected to our Buzzsprout page. And then they could make the decision to spend $3 American per month or more to support the ongoing costs of this podcast.
I love the implication that they wouldn't make the decision until they get to the
Check out.
This is like
like,
start
"Oh, I
thinking
have to
about it,
pay."
and then by the time you get there, figure out if you actually want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's worth it.
It is
I mean,
absolutely worth it.
We
say is
interview
the-
some big name guests. You go back and look at our back catalogue. We do get big, world renowned VGC players
We
on the
haven't
podcast.
had any big name guests in a while.
We had Taryn Birdie like 2 weeks ago.
Woohoo!
Wow.
No shade to him, but like, what's he done? One Perth? Okay, big whoop.
I mean,
mean,
yeah,
the-
anyone can do that.
Yeah,
The most important tournament of the year doesn't exist anymore.
True.
true.
Now,
It's- yeah.
now we have to resort to Worlds as being the most
It's
important.
limited
It used to be.
edition.
It is a limited edition tournament now.
But you can, in our Discord server, you can submit questions. We'll let you know which guests we're getting on. You can ask them anything you want. We literally read out fuck, marry, kill to our guests
And got an answer,
and got an answer.
surprisingly.
So you can ask anything. We have no shame in this podcast. And
Chris doesn't.
after you sub, let me know, is Megastar Raptor closet gay?
Maybe.
I reckon. Just have a look at it. Just look at it again.
Just look at its
It's
face.
just got a vibe. It's just bursting out of that closet any second. Close combat to the face, to the prostate.
Yuck, damn.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. If you did like this episode and you want to hear more, you should go check out Comrade Clown on YouTube.
Oh my god! Shameless
me.
plugs.
Come
I
and,
never-
join,
shameless
come and join
plugs.
our Twitch streams, which we're trying to do weekly.
Which,
I never
well,
plug
that's just
mine.
you streaming. At least when I'm doing my solo project, I go and do my own thing. Joel, you just like doing solo Joel streams, but using the O2 Drop Twitch with the existing subscribers.
And we got it to affiliate.
Congratulations.
So
Not
we-
the only thing that Joel does solo.
So there's
masturbation.
There's now channel points on a Twitch account,
Which is
So
huge.
It is.
So when we do a stream next, you can bet on Chris's crash outs.
yeah, we'll figure out how to do the gambling for you guys, and you can gamble with Twitch points on Chris's match.
Did you see my Cherum Pikachu?
No, you got one.
Oh yeah.
How much did you spend?
I'm not telling you.
Fair enough.
PSA 9
Oh, no.
Cherum Kid Pikachu. I'm not paying
is pretty cute.
PSA, how much a PSA 10 would be? What's a mortgage in my house?
Like 2K probably.
More than that.
All right. Passing over the TCG.
Look how cute he is.
It is cute, but our viewers can't see it. So moving on.
Go look up Cherry Blossom Afro Pikachu from the 2018 Tokyo Center promo.
Or don't. But
to
for
you.
everyone else, thank you so much for listening. We hope you have an excellent day, except for our one enemy who can go fuck themselves.
And we're sure it's not me.
It's not. Nah, Chris, I love you. But it wouldn't be you.
Okay.
For everyone else, until next time, friends.
Why is so good? Plugging that shit.
Are you running Rain?
Am I running Rain? Do I fucking look like a Rain user to you? Do you
Yes.
see what I said?
Yes, because you look gay.
What?
And
How
Rain users are
sexual-
gay.
Did you see what I said about... Oh, okay. Laugh track. Did you see what I said about Hector Steele's top 10 Pokemon on the bottom cut this week?
No, but
Gave it a
I
4 and then a 4.5 out of pity.
oh yeah, I was listening to that on the drive down to Rockingham. I just said, well, what the fuck? IGN, too much water.
Literally 7.8 out of
Joel,
10.
can you do me a favor and seal that box?
You want to put Basil in a box and ship him off?
I do. You weren't here for this, but I told Joel he kept me up. He woke me up at 3:30 a.m. this morning. He kept me awake for 90 minutes because he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
That's brutal.
Yeah, so he's going to the vet.
To see if there's something wrong.
He better pray there is.
They still do lobotomies in veterinary science. They don't do it in humans anymore.
Yeah. Well, I did say to Joel, my finger when it came to selecting appointment type, my finger did to hover slightly too long over euthanasia.
I just got a Politoed in on the Recruit, and it's Politoed the Dozy, which is so cute, but it's
Nice.
a fucking great ball.
I know. The balls on the recruits are gross.
It's disgusting.
I've heard an amusing anecdote from my wife. She got a flu vac.
My wife.
She got a flu vac at work this week, and she has a tattoo of a fox on her left arm.
Yeah.
And while she was getting the injection, the nurse that was doing it said, "Oh, I'd never thought I'd be a vet." And apparently Emma completely forgot that she had the tattoo of the fox.
Like, what the fuck did you just call me?
What the fuck? And she's like, "Oh." I was like, "You're so dumb."
Calling me a cow or a bitch? Which way are you going here?
Love it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I fully agree though. Last week, when you said Hector Steele sounds like a porn star name,
Oh,
Does.
yeah.
completely. Or I can see wrestler name as well.
Yeah.
80s wrestler, like
Yeah. Like Attitude Era, maybe.
I think the Venn diagram between potential porn actor names and potential wrestler names is almost a circle.
yeah, definitely.
Like there's definitely some crossover there.
Try to think. Yeah,